1 2 1 2. Let's go. Let's start this show off with Shannon Sharp as a small clip. They have the new audio leak. But before we do that,
am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? I can't hear you. You're not gonna hit me.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are what we thought they were.
You're just a flightless bird.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
now, Cat Williams tried to warn Shannon. Listen.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why?
Cat Williams tried to warn Shannon Sharp about his tricking and how it would get him in trouble.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why? You're part of the problem.
Shannon Sharp, Cat Williams told you to your face, you are part of the problem. But with people being so silly nowadays, and Cat is very upfront, but they will give you a pass on that. Well, I didn't.
Right. You hear these athletes talking about, yeah, we was out there tricking. What? Why? You're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. Stop paying people that you don't have no respect for.
So now let's go to the Shannon Sharp audio.
Oh, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay,
First of all, let's get one thing straight here. Let's get one thing straight. Let's get one thing straight. I would not be having a conversation with some stupid dummy that speaks so slow. We're not doing that. So, like I said, for me, I don't like black men moving in such a stupid way. It's ridiculous.
Man, yes, sir.
well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Okay, so you have that thus far. Now we're going to go to your boy, Stephen A. Stephen A said, look, I can't do this with you, Shannon. Stephen A said, I have to distance myself away from this malarkey.
I can tell you again that when I spoke to him,
he is emphatic in stating his innocence, that this is a shakedown, to use his words. How wise it is it to use those kind of words when a civil matter of this nature is out there? When you have a podcast and you have advertisers and sponsors and you work for ESPN and they have advertising sponsors, I don't know.
Yes, you do know.
What can we say if any of us were in that position and we felt or were proclaiming we were innocent?
Like I said, a lot of times when stuff like this happens, it's like, yo, brothers that can't get girls, brothers that don't trick on girls, brothers that have a wife, you know, they're happy. They like, yo, I got my little no good woman. I ain't got time for this stuff. I can trust the woman that I'm with. Let her take me in, not some bird brain, slow talking.
I don't know. And I'm not about to pretend. I just wanted to make sure that I echo to all of you that the only reason I spoke on this issue is because he works with me 2 days a week. He's on national television. He was on national television with me today. He was on national television with me yesterday when the story came out Sunday night. I didn't know anything about it until we got on the air. But he was on air. And if you know him in part because of all the work that he's doing with me and what he's doing in this industry, I know everybody's been waiting, like, Stephen A., what you got to say about this? I got to say what I just told you. I don't know what's happened. I know I got love for the brother. I know that I'm wishing that he's innocent and all of this stuff goes away and he can continue to thrive with me on ESPN and thrive in his own platforms that he worked so diligently over the years to build.
Damn. That's what you call, yo, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it.
But anything else would be entirely irresponsible for me to speak on. And I can't do that.
All right. Let's move on to the Obama. Michelle Obama has all of the older women up here. This is crazy work. All of these old broads, they hang out with Michelle Obama. You know, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you what the I couldn't tell you what the theme is. I couldn't tell you what the relevance is. Besides Michelle, she has celebrity friends and they could garner views. Now, when it comes to it only being these certain type of people, that's when you know we're dealing with some bullshit media. But also, they put it out there so that you guys could send us cash apps, super chats, and everything so that we can talk about it on this low level. Only problem with the low level is the women on our low level believe that they are just like Taraji P. Henson, Tracy Ellis Ross, Beyonce Knowles, Kelly Rowland. They just, every woman is the same. So let's listen up to what Taraji had to say.
Out of my shoes. And Tom Hanks was walking across the floor. He still didn't get to do that. I'll never forget my reaction. And I know when you showed up on screen, because
this woman, damn. Hey, we all gonna get old one day, homie.
You know, I made it out.
Yeah.
you know, but you know, life will throw curveballs at you, and it's not always, you know, I know people look at celebrities and they're like, oh, you got it made because you're rich. But like the great guru Biggie Smalls says, more money, more problems. You know, you think your problems go away because you finally made it or whatever. And it's like, no, you get more problems, more expensive problems. But again, you know, the training and just being true to the character. And I think as actors, what we do is very spiritual.
Yeah.
Because we use our bodies as vessels to tell a character.
Empire of your own.
Yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Because you just had, you know, a major win personally on the business side.
Yes.
Gaining more control over your own stuff.
The greatest actors alive. And because, but I said, well, use what I use. And I put it together and I started working, and I couldn't afford weaves when I was in college. So when I got to Hollywood, I heard about, women, I lost my edges and I didn't want to lose my edges. And I started working. And
see,
so
we have that issue too, Craig.
You see what she did?
Sorry,
she said we have that too, and then she looks up in my head.
Well,
that's what happens. That's what happens. That's
maybe
why
if you would have found TPH,
there you go.
Sooner, you would have your edges.
I'm sorry, Taraji. I just have to give it to my brother.
It was perfect timing.
I'm the older brother. You know that, right?
She's making up for all the times when you picked on her when she
There
was
you
little.
go.
I'm sure.
But in the spirit of saving our edges.
Yeah. So I just remember I got my first install, and I was like, well, this is great for protecting my hair, but how do I get to my hair? How do I take care of my hair while it's in an install? And so I created this concoction, and I remember going on vacation with a girlfriend of mine and her daughter. They had protective styles, and they complained about itchy scalp. But I said, well, use what I use. And I put it together, and they came out of the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, where do I get this? This is amazing. And I was like, give me a minute. And so that's how TPH was born.
Here we go. Weave condition. Let's go, man.
Trauma is where I am now,
There
but for
we
so
go.
long.
Because we have to be so much better than most to get where we want to be or is it innate just in our culture because where we have been because of slavery and it was really the black woman who had to protect the family because the black man was getting sold all over the place. Where do you think that comes from you? And then I want to hear where it comes from
I think
Niche.
it's a culmination of all of it, because there is, things that happen in slavery, that's still in our DNA. That's still a part of who we are.
Right.
So I can't run from that. That's my makeup. Watching my mother do it.
We are fucked up out here. We got these women telling our stories. This is horrible, but let's go. I'm sure she'll get to some relationship stuff.
Watching my grandmother do it, it's just what I'm used to. Unlearning that trauma is where I am now, but for so long, it was just, this is what you do.
Yeah.
I watched my mother work 2 jobs, and to put food on the table and pay the rent for our little apartment,
No, that's not the story. She wasn't good enough to have a man take care of her. She got caught in the first wave of feminism. Like, come on, y'all. But she represents the results of her mama working hard. She has her own money. She bought her mama a house. It is what it is. No man, though.
And so I grew up going, that's what you have to do. You got to work however many jobs and grind hard to make it happen. I was a single mother, so I didn't have time to sit down. I remember one day, and this, like, Marcel was like 4 years old. I was so tired. I wanted to cry. Like, I wouldn't wish being a single parent on my worst enemy.
See that? I wouldn't wish being a single parent on my worst enemy. But what did the black woman decide to do, including herself? Become a single parent, and they will continue to be that, especially with this IVF stuff.
I wanted to cry. Like, I wouldn't wish being a single parent on my worst enemy. Literally, because think about when you're exhausted and it's like the baby's crying. Oh, can you go get him, honey? There was no honey. I was honey.
But why? Why was there no honey? Because you had your own dreams, and you was. It's funny. Like, that's why I say they're willing to have the children suffer so they can do what they have to do. She's sitting there telling these black women, you need a honey to help you out, and it'll be an easy thing to have a child, but they would rather do the struggle and believe they deserve credit for it. But it's the stupidest.
Oh, I was so tired. I wanted to cry. Like, I wouldn't wish being a single parent on my worst enemy. Literally, because think about when you're exhausted and it's like the baby's crying. Oh, can you go get him, honey? There was no honey. I was honey. So if I worked 12 hours and I come home, I was still honey. I still, if the baby's sick, everything fell on me. And I just remember one day I was on the sofa and I just wanted to give up. But that's not in me either. I think those thoughts, but then my ancestors go, girl, you better get up.
And that's the part of.
Here we go. See, that's not a flex in my estimation. Because when a man is telling your ass to do something or not do something or this or that, you know how to do it. You have that fight in you. But you choose to be weak around men, but in competition with men. Very fucked up and unfair thing to do, but whatever.
What you said, that you never heard mom complain about it. I think that's part of the issue.
Part of the trauma.
When we grow up, our grandmothers, Grandma Levon,
Here we go. I don't like listening to this bitch.
I think we would care if we knew. If we knew.
Or, you know, yeah, and we have to ask ourselves, the men in our lives is, you know, why wait to be asked?
Talk your shit, Michelle. I like when they blame everything on the men.
Yeah, there's
Will
that.
they care?
If
that
we
part.
knew, I think we would care. If we
like
knew.
it.
If we knew.
Or, you know, yeah, and we have to ask ourselves, the men in our lives is, you know, why wait to be asked? You know, it seems like what we go through is pretty obvious. I mean, maybe we're not complaining, but we're actually living life out loud. You know, you know, you see us carrying these babies, you see us working a job.
See that? Over here on this channel, we actually get to the truth. And you realize that everywhere you look around, everywhere you listen, they are all using all these old ass talking points. Talking about we're carrying the babies. Ma'am, they're not having babies anymore. Ma'am, they're on birth control from a teenager. They're not having babies. They got sperm banks and IVFs. You could cut it out. See, these are the old arguments. It's pathetic, man. I wish you guys would get into the new modern swing of things.
It seems like what we go through is pretty obvious. I mean, maybe we're not complaining, but we're actually living life out loud. You know, you know, you see us carrying these babies, you see us working a job and coming home and managing, getting food on the table and handling doctor's appointments. And this is, you know, if you've got a partner, right? I think some of us feel like, why should we have to ask?
Yeah,
you know, it seems apparent. And as Black women, sometimes we, you know, there is that underlying thing we're socialized to believe from very early on that we don't deserve any better, you know?
Or that this is life for us. It's going to be hard. Like I grew up just expecting it. You know, I did. And, you know, it wasn't until, you know, like my son, he's growing up. There's no dad around. I lost my father in 2006. His father was murdered 2 years prior to that. And so.
God damn. Yo, son. Whew. These women go through a lot, man. That's why we always say it's impossible for you to be a healed woman. I couldn't give a damn what you had. It's a lot that these women deal with. And you always say to yourself, well, why don't you just settle down and get you a man and just live your life? That bitch like, I can't stop. I won't. That bitch is like.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Can I get an amen?
And he's growing up. There's no dad around. I lost my father in 2006. His father was murdered 2 years prior to that. And so it's like, who do I turn to? You know? And then, as you know, young boys, as he's growing up, the rose-colored glasses come off and he's starting to see life for a young Black man. And that was difficult. And I'm not a Black man. So how do I help him maneuver through this? And, you know, I was like, we need help. And it was time to look for therapy, which I never shunned therapy because my father was a...
Ma'am, you telling me that baby don't have cousins, uncles? You just have no family around? You just turned to therapy because he was growing up? What? Put that boy in karate or something. Dang. A lot of children are growing up without cousins, uncles, aunties, just nothing. Half cousin. We used to have all that type of stuff. Remember, we used to have half cousins. Like, nah, my aunt married his friend's wife or his friend's, some wild shit. No, that's my half cousin. Word up. I'll be over his house all the time. That's my half cousin.
Vietnam vet, and he always talked about his struggles openly. And so I was like, well, then we need help. And so I started looking for help for us. And when I couldn't find anyone who looked like us, because now I got to get my son to open up to someone and he's not going to feel right.
Open up for what? He's just a boy growing up. What the fuck does he need to open up for? Oh, man, I'm glad we got this is the shit. This is the mishandling of young Black boys. We see it every day when we go outside. Yeah, I was at this parking lot yesterday, and this girl pulled up, right? I was sitting in my car. And so Black girl pull up, she got a hat on, regular chicken head. I'm sitting in there, I'm like, sure I could say something to this bitch. But she was, regular chicken head, man. Nothing to write home about. But my style. She had a little car, little car. So I was like, okay. So she gets out the car. I'm looking at her. She see me looking at her. So her, when you sit down, at least for girls, her shirt came up a little bit, and she had those little sex beads on around her waist. So I know girls like that. They just wear those sex beads around the waist all the time and shit like that. And she got a little Gucci hat or whatever the case on. And then she comes around the cars, her son. Her son is like, 13, 14, 15, whatever, little black boy. And, he got this, the little kids nowadays, this weird shit about him. It's like, damn, fucking these kids up. He's governed under her. And I'm not saying a single mom can't raise nobody or a grandmother, but like in our days, we had uncles. We had all type of shit to always be around boys and go bike riding and just develop to be a boy. We didn't need therapy. We had family, somebody that we can talk to, and they'll go tell grandma what the hell we was talking about. All type of different. My fault.
So I was like, well, then we need help. And so I started looking for help for us. And when I couldn't find anyone who looked like us, because now I got to get my son to open up to someone and he's not going to feel right if the person doesn't feel familiar. And I was like, something has to be done here. That's when I launched the Forrest Lawrence Henson Foundation in honor of my father. Because I know in our community, we just do not talk about mental health. We don't.
That is not the case. You should have got that boy a stepfather, but you put yourself first. Now you're going to throw his ass in therapy. What if they throw his ass on medication? Unbelievable, B. She could have went and got a stepfather.
Because I know in our community, we just do not talk about mental health. We don't.
Exactly.
We do not. Because we are demonized, we are chastised, where it's looked upon as weak, and
we give it to God.
We give it to God.
And that's an important,
God is very
spirituality
important.
is an important.
Bitch, who's making the key point here? The therapy or the God? See, this is the confusion here.
It go hand in hand. You need both.
Hand in hand.
I was like, this is a real problem. When we started looking at the numbers, and only like 7% of the therapists, clinicians, and psychiatrists were of color. I was like, this is because our children don't know to go into this career, to even study this in college. And so I was like, we have to do something about this. That's when I started the work in the mental health. That's when I started checking myself. Like, whoa, you have been operating dysfunctionally for a while. So a lot of the stuff I'm doing now is undoing. It's a lot of undoing. But
there you have it. The woman is undoing all her programming, allegedly. But remember, guys, she's old. She's not young. When she was at the real point where she should have been doing the undoing, when she was cookie lying and everybody loved her, that wasn't the time. So they wait till they get old to try this undoing. What does that have to deal with? A lot of womb. I'm not going to even say it. Let's go.
I'm grateful because I feel better.
Yeah.
And then I can help this generation coming behind to not fall into the same, traps that I did. And
after you're old, when you was young and everybody would listen to you, you didn't want to help. But now that you're old, you want to help.
Generation coming behind to not fall into the same, traps that I did and believing the same things that, we just didn't know otherwise to believe.
Well, I think that's why it's important for us at tables like this, for women like us who do have a platform to talk openly about the challenges that we face, not because we are complaining, which we don't want to ever.
I can't listen to that bitch, man. It's a weird looking bitch, man. I don't know how much I would charge Michelle Obama. That is fucked up. I don't know if I want that pussy.
I'm not on social media that much. As you get older, you realize what's important and how to protect your peace. And honestly, social media, we're not supposed to feel all of the emotions that we feel in that short span of scrolling. 1 minute you're laughing, the next minute you're angry, the next minute you want to cry. That's not right. Something is wrong about that. But,
here we go, guys. These are your healed black women. She bring old women up there. Her influence is only fashion, gladiator behavior. Nothing worth a while.
A lot of times that's where you get the news. Or you see something disturbing, and then I'm an empath. So I take things on. I stopped watching the news a long time ago.
Yeah.
I had to, because sometimes I feel like, are they trying to scare us? Like, is there anything good happening out there that I get from saying no, because I know I'm protecting my peace. Relationships need work.
Here we
you
go.
know, even the relationships
Here
with my
we
girlfriend.
go.
I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
Here we go.
It's a blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the relief that I get from saying no, because I know I'm protecting my peace. I know I'm doing a good thing, because for a while I was the yes girl, the people pleaser, you know, and I just couldn't do it anymore because it wasn't servicing me, and I wasn't feeling fulfilled. Because why am I doing this? I've had to cut people out of my life. It's okay. You weigh me down. You know, I can't carry your load and mine.
Here we go.
You know, family members even.
Yeah.
Sorry. And you don't learn that. It's unfortunate. You don't learn it until you get older.
That's
you
right.
know, because in your 20s, I'm ready to do it all, even in your 30s still. But as I'll say about 45, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. That doesn't serve me.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me happy inside. And if I say yes, that person's happy, but then I'm left to carry something that doesn't feel comfortable to me.
Yeah. How have you shared this with your young son? And I say young because 30 is still young.
Yeah, very young.
Do you encourage him to therapy? Because I'll
Absolutely.
tell you,
He's
you
in
know
therapy.
how black men are with their, we ain't really feeling the therapy thing. Like,
no, he's not like that at all.
Oh, that's great, because
No.
we need to educate our young black men that therapy is a good thing.
We go to therapy together. You think a mother-son relationship is easy?
Yes.
Without a dad?
That's right.
Yeah.
It's not. All relationships need work. You know, even the relationships with my girlfriends, you know, we get in our little stuff sometimes, but, you know, we're in a place where we're all in therapy.
Indeed. Find or Mac Bill. It's up and of a kind with and time.
These people here, man.
Call the pregnant people with trying to set boundaries. But I particularly relate to, you know, what you were saying about it takes you a while before you know, maybe as a woman, as a black woman, where we feel comfortable saying no. And I was sitting here thinking, well, why is that? And why was that for me? Because this is something that I am working on right now. You know, I like you, I have believed in therapy my whole life. You know, done couples therapy with my.
Let's get to the relationship shit.
Feet. You've had to be shock absorbers for your husband, for your children, for your mom, for your family, your loved ones, because of where you were sitting in the public eye. That's not fair to you. When do you ever get to live for you? I applaud you. I'm happy that you are taking care of yourself in the way that you need to.
Yeah.
You know, I've been talking to Misha about this, and opting out might be that's a great prognosis, or a great suggestion or strategy for folks who are feeling the way we're talking about here.
Because you can't keep pushing through. That's detrimental. That could end very bad. Because you're not paying attention. I mean, I had a girlfriend one time. She was taking on so much. She didn't even realize she spilled hot grease on her chest.
Wow.
She just disfigured her entire chest, doing too much. I mean, physically, it's impossible. You have to stop and go, whoa, what's happening with me? You know, I have to check out. I'm sorry, everyone. I have to check out for my own safety and sanity.
Yeah.
And it's
So as a woman, they're waiting till they get into 45 and stuff, where they say, oh, I have to check on my box. I have to check on my body. I have to check on my health. Hopefully everything went good, as well as this woman. You know, she still looks nice.
a hard thing to do, but you must. You must. I don't know if that's sending the kids away for summer. I used to get on my mom because that last day of school, my bag was in the trunk. She was driving me down south, right? And I
now you understand.
I totally get it. I understand that woman needed a break, and I was a lot as a kid. And I think that's
what
why
does that look like when you say? What does that look like at 101?
She's been with me to the Oscars. She's been with me to the Emmys twice. Wow. She's come out here. She's seen every house that I've owned out here, and go in there, and I would circle, and I would always promise myself, I don't care how old you get, but you're gonna be successful. And when you do, make sure you have your little girl's room. That's what I used to call it.
Okay.
And in that room was gonna be all the things that my heart desired. You know, back then it was dolls and the things that in the toy book. But as I got older, it became the salon. And in the salon is where I play. I have doll head. I have prosthetic hands where I practice doing nails. And during the pandemic, they called me the quarantine queen because I was teaching myself how to do nails.
To do.
Sometimes
so,
just saying
fix me
that.
breakfast.
Right? Literally, sometimes just saying that because I feel seen. Okay. You're not just ignoring me. You're not just going on about your way, thugging your way through things. You're going, you know what? I see you're in distress. I just don't know how to help. Then that allows me to go, this is how you can help.
Okay.
Open dialogue.
Yeah. And you know what I also want? If you're not going to therapy, then I want you to find the place where you're going to keep growing too.
Yes.
And you can't grow.
We are fucked up out here, fam. I'm trying. They went therapy on me. I thought they was gonna get some.
Then you got to be doing the same thing too, because it's not just me; it's both of us. It's all of us. And then it's
Airbnb. He washed the dirty uniforms. I heard him say that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's nice of you to remember that. No, this has been extraordinarily helpful for me as a man to hear you all be so vulnerable and so authentic with this. So
don't make us feel like we're crazy,
right? Right. No, I get it.
Yeah.
So this has been some heavy stuff. I would like to know, how do you spend your leisure time? Like, what does Taraji P. Henson do when she?
Are you in your toy room?
I'm in the toy room.
But when you're not in the toy room,
no,
you watch anything? Are you reading anything? What are you doing?
I just got a new puppy. Well, I already have a dog, Buddha. And Buddha just seemed lonely because I can't chase Buddha around. He's a little French bulldog.
Okay.
And so I got him a friend. Zen, Buddha and Zen. And so right now, that's what occupies my time.
Modern Men Zen, let's get it. But anyway, let's see if she brings up a man.
And Buddha just seemed lonely because I can't chase Buddha around. He's a little French bulldog.
Okay.
And so I got him a friend. Zen, Buddha and Zen. And so right now, that's what occupies my time.
And puppy, how old is Zen?
He's 4 months.
And
Buddha
real.
is 2. And so right now, they bring me so much joy. So that and family time. I love going to visit with family.
There you have it, black man. Dogs bring this bitch joy. Where's the man?
Like I said, I just came back. I have lots of cousins, and that always lifts my spirits, and it gives me the motivation I need to keep going. My family, because I just love my family. I come from a family where, as cousins, we always used to sleep on the pallet. Remember that the blanket.
See that? I tried to warn y'all earlier. These kids don't have cousins and stuff no more.
Before the blow up mattresses, we had big blankets on the floor. And so we're really close. So I'm saying that right now because that's what's brought me this joy that I have. I'm carrying right now because I just came back from seeing them. So,
yeah. And a little birdie tells me that you are a Real Housewives fan. Is that correct? Did I get that?
I do. I watch unscripted is good because
I love it.
No, she did.
And we just came out of our aspirational journey. We were working. I'm not trying to pump the show, but I'm just saying that people didn't expect.
Fucked up, man.
The most intellectual women that I know, my sister, my wife, my daughter, now you, all watch this stuff, and I am shocked. Still, I'm always
good,
shocked.
but I always say, the NBA is like the real, that's reality.
But that's reality TV now.
But it's still drama. There's
a lot of drama.
There's a lot of drama. Yeah,
it's
this is real too. These are real situations.
I think people manufacture beef.
Well, you don't know.
They manufacture beef.
No, it's produced so you can have an actual beginning, middle, and end. It has to have some kind of structure. Yeah. Otherwise, it's just chaos. So, but at the end of the day, those are real issues.
It feels like chaos. It feels like
well, there is chaos. Because there's chaos in friendships.
We are
everybody knows a Mama D.
They sure
right?
do.
If you don't have one in your family, you got a
then
Mama
you lying.
D.
You are lying. You just not recognizing.
Michelle trying this nigga shit is crazy, man. I can't listen to her try to be nigga.
Oh, I would. I swear to God. Let me be at that dinner.
Exactly.
Okay, I brought this on myself here. I brought it
you
on
sure
myself.
Did, but you made a connection because I would have never thought she would say love.
Well, before we end up, and this has been just tremendous, and I want to thank you. But before we end up, I'd like to give Shantae I want to recap the story.
I want to know. So she has no man. She has dogs. She goes on Michelle Obama's show to talk about mental therapy. She threw her child in therapy. She's a single mom. I mean, basic. What Platt said? We talking about basic. This is basic gladiator shit. I mean, come on, man. You want to talk about a basic bitch? I don't know anymore, man. Matter of fact, I don't know anymore, man.
Liquor license?
A what?
A liquor license. Was she a dyke, a lesbian?
Oh.
I don't know what these bitches are anymore. Kelvin Cook was good. They say all men are dogs, so they get one with 4 legs. 2 ain't enough. I like that. I like that. I actually like that. You know, these bitches put more effort into dogs than some man, but they still have sex. They'd rather be a whore. Let's not forget that part. Never forget that. Dating means fucking. Never forget that. Now, when will they stop doing all that fucking? That's a whole nother story. Hold on, I'm missing something here. Hold on, pal. Oh, there it is. Let's try this before we get back to this other stuff.
And I'm fitness. Not subscribed now. I absolutely love all the feedback from the first episode. I'm definitely listening to you guys. So I love the positivity, negative comments. I'm listening to you guys. Don't be too negative, guys. It hurts sometimes. But love one of.
Okay. How y'all doing?
Awesome.
I got some smiles.
Yes, we got some smiles in here
Braces and
today.
everything.
What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Tavion. I'm 33. I'm a mechanic.
Okay. All right. And what are your red flags in a woman?
Basically, just like not want to experience nothing. Like we got to do something in life. So just be open-minded, spontaneous. That's it.
Okay. And I see you have an accent. Where are you from?
I'm from Baltimore.
Okay. Okay. Baltimore. All right. Period. All right. So you have a few pop balloons. Let's go down and see what they're talking about. Okay.
All right.
Hi. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Sidonia. I'm 21, and I'm a fitness model.
Okay. And Sidonia, why'd you pop your balloon?
Because he's not my type, and you got to be taller than me in the hills at least.
Respectfully.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I played this pop the balloon for you guys is so that you can see, like, okay, you got the real pop the balloon. I don't know if you like the women over there, but all of the women have the same hairdo. So, and then all of the women try to dress the same. Maybe some can afford a more expensive style or whatever the case is. But I guess we could agree that this might be a lower tier of women, even though I don't grade it like that, but they all believe that they're Beyonce. What do you want?
Okay. And is Sidonia someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Hi.
Hey, definitely his type. See that?
Hey, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name is Olivia. I am 26 and I work in healthcare.
And why'd you pop your balloon today?
It's just the height. Like you're handsome. It's just the height. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
So I'm Victoria. I'm 29. I work in healthcare. It's the height for me too.
Okay, respectful.
So
how is it the height? I mean, you the only one that he can toss around. Damn.
You're pretty short yourself. So what's like your minimum for height in guys?
Minimum's like 5'11".
And
minimum height is like 5'11". I mean, it is what it is. Let's go.
But it just depends. Honestly, it just really depends. But I'm in heels right now, so.
Okay, understandable. And how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". Okay. All right.
5'6" is low, baby.
Well, no, we're going to go back down here because we have some balloons that were not popped. So I want you to ask a question for the ladies.
All right. So I'm from Baltimore. So if you had to take somebody from out of town, show them Texas, what would you take them?
Okay, let's walk down.
If you had to take somebody from out of town to show them around, where would you take them?
I wouldn't have nowhere to take you for real. Like I wouldn't know. I just like going out to eat. I'm a foodie, so I'll probably find us a good restaurant to go out to eat at and eat real good. Or I can just cook. Either way.
Oh, do you like women that cooks?
Oh yeah, take the load off me. I know
Right?
I cook too. Yeah.
All right. You can't say she went all the way bad. She did okay. You know, she cleaned it up at the end with, you know, she would cook or whatever. And you know, she sound good.
It's like going out. We wouldn't have nowhere to.
Okay, let's walk down to.
I wouldn't have nowhere to take you for real. Like I wouldn't know. I just like going out to eat. I'm a foodie, so I'll probably find us a good restaurant to go out to eat at and eat real good. Or I can just cook. Either way.
Oh, do you like women that cooks?
Oh yeah, take the
All
load
right,
off.
all right. Now, yes, she's overweight. Yes, she got a wig on her head. Yes, there's a lot bad about her. So I would ask you guys, how much? How much would you charge her per month, you know, to be her man?
Okay, that's good. Okay, you guys have like a cooking date night?
Oh no, I just cook.
Okay. Hi, what's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
Damn. I'm not going to let her speak first. I'm going to play the music first.
Hi, my name is India. I'm 23, and I'm an entertainer.
And what's your answer to this question?
I like to eat, don't get me wrong, but since you're from like the city, Baltimore, I say maybe like ATVs. I like to do fun shit, you know? Yeah.
Definitely. Like when I love outdoors, like horseback riding, stuff like that. Bikes, I got a bike myself. So I
Oh,
do ride
boy.
bikes.
Here we go. So they like motorcycles together.
Oh, wait, sorry.
I said, okay, like, yeah, you know.
I have options. I have a car and a bike. So,
That man got a car and a bike. Hold on, we saw this girl. Okay, she's the one from the other one. Okay.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Hippie. I'm 22 and I'm into sales.
Okay.
And to answer your question, I would say eat because I like to eat, but that's clearly everybody's go-to. We could probably go do like laser tag or paintballing or something.
I'm going to have to call a foul on the play. Laser tag, paintbrushing. Ma'am, I want to do stuff. I want to. She's supposed to be like,
Friend, if you swallowing, goggling.
Ma'am, you're supposed to say, look, I want to take you. We can get, you know, we go to the massage parlor. I tell the Chinese lady, step out. I'll do the massage for you. I'll give her a little extra $10 and I'll make sure I massage you down, you know, take you around, you know, show you this, my favorite food, you know, hang out with you, make sure that I'm rubbing on you and I'll brush your beard and I'll, you know, I guess that's too much. My fault. Funny how they front on here, but get at you outside. Right.
That's different.
All right. Okay, so based on the ladies' responses, I need you to pop. Did you like their responses?
Yeah, I like all three.
Okay, so it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, man, I like to eat, man. Everybody off
everybody,
the food,
yeah.
See, like it made everybody smile. They know.
All beautiful ladies.
I don't know. I'm at to go. No.
Well, let me just walk down.
Damn. Damn.
Okay. Oh, well, let's go down. Let's go back down. Okay. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Hippie.
Right.
I'm into sales.
Okay. And why'd you pop Hippie's balloon?
I dated somebody that worked in sales, and I know sales can drive people crazy. So sometimes work can be a little stressful.
Baby, it's a dispensary. That's what type of sales I make. See, judging a book by its cover, all you have to do is ask.
Ma'am, all you had to do was tell him that you in the dispensary, so he could have said, nah, I'm a mechanic. I don't fuck with that.
I said that too, yeah.
See, tough. But it's okay because did you get the same text we got?
No.
Oh damn. Yeah, dressed like we gonna come on a date.
Nah, it was a last minute option. I actually came.
Oh, yo, brother, never explain yourself to no bitch, especially a bitch that done pop your balloon. Well, you popped her balloon. And now you sitting there explaining why you put the clothes you put on. You a hardworking man with a car and a bike.
Yeah, dressed like we gonna come on a date.
Nah, it was a last minute option. I actually came to help.
Oh, type. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna be glad.
Well, are you genuinely looking for love though? You're looking for
Yeah,
love.
definitely. I'm new to the city, so definitely looking.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go. All right. Ooh,
That was difficult though.
It was difficult. It was hard. So Hippie, someone that's your type.
Mhm.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, All right, damn. All right, well, we have 2 unpopaloons. Let's just ask one of the ladies a question. Again, let's say your name and your age and what you do again.
It's fixed machines.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so ask a question for these 2 ladies.
I ain't gonna lie, I never seen a female in cowgirl boots. So would you go to rodeo?
What? I never seen a female in cowboy boots. Would you go to a rodeo?
Oh, I'm not being disrespectful, nothing. I'm sorry. They just look like.
No, wait, sorry. Huh? What was your question again?
Oh, nah, I thought the boots were cowgirl boots. So I was asking, would you go to rodeo with me?
No, I don't like the rodeo,
Oh, you don't?
friend. I don't.
There you have it. There you have it, King. The man asked about the dumbest question you could ask.
Wait, sorry. Huh? What was your question again?
Oh, nah, I thought the boots were cowgirl boots. So I was asking, would you go to rodeo with me?
No, I don't like the rodeo,
Oh, you don't?
friend.
Okay.
I don't.
Unbelievable.
Sorry.
I don't like Ferris wheels. I don't like heights. I don't like rides. I'm adventurous, but not that adventurous.
Oh, so you
I really don't like going
Damn, she got a bad set of titties, son.
to rodeos in Houston for real.
So you never been to the rodeo?
I have, but only if I was a little kid. But I don't like it like that for real. So.
See where I come from. If I want to see a cow, I gotta drive like 2 hours.
Yeah, and I ain't too much of a country girl. I'm more of a city girl. You feel me? So
You a country city girl.
like, yeah.
Well,
One balloon.
let's call. So this is India. We got 1 balloon.
All jokes aside, black man, this woman is scary to me. There's no way in hell I'm picking her. Like, why? Why would I not pick her? Please talk to me in the chat. Why would I not pick this woman? She looks too close. She looks too close to a transgender, and I don't want to be the dumbass that get busted like that.
So I want India. I want you guys both to come down.
All right.
You come down here.
I mean, I hope she's all woman, man.
All right.
It's just that it shouldn't be like that.
Okay, all right. So I want you to ask India her question right here. All right. So ask India 1 question. Actually, India, I want you to ask Tia a question.
I'm nervous.
Why are you nervous?
You asked me the question. I'm on the spot.
That is scary work, son. That's scary work. All jokes aside, man. Come on, man. I wouldn't speak to a girl like this because she too close to that bullshit. I would have to know she got a pussy on her. That's all I'm saying.
Do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship?
Be honest.
Or how do you feel about it? That's a better question.
I mean, I don't mind 50-50, but
She was bent over behind the strip club, probably. I just want the woman to be a woman. But she said 50-50, so maybe so.
50 in a relationship. Why are you nervous?
You asked me the question. I'm on the spot.
Do you believe in 50-50 in a relationship?
Be honest.
Or how do you feel about it? That's a better
I
question.
mean, I don't mind 50-50, but I know sometimes shit happens in life, so sometimes male can do more. Sometimes 50-50 doesn't matter. Some people want 80-20, so maybe it doesn't matter.
Okay. And how do you feel about his response?
I feel like that's pretty reasonable. You know, not everyone's perfect. You know, shit happens. It's life.
Yeah.
But I feel like 50-50 is reasonable. You know, we both adults. We both have things to take care of. But I feel like also too, like, you know, if you get married, you know, further on down the line, I feel like I shouldn't do 50-50 as a wife because I feel like there's other jobs. I should only work if I want to.
Ma'am, are you going to marry this man? What the hell are you talking about?
Reasonable. You know, we both adults. We both have things to take care of. But I feel like also too, like, you know, if you get married, you know, further on down the line, I feel like.
Can I get this pussy first?
Reasonable. You know, we both adults. We both got things to take care of. But I feel like also too, like, you know, if you get married, you know, further on down the line, I feel like I shouldn't do 50-50 as a wife because I feel like there's other jobs. I should only work if I want to, not because I have to.
Yeah. I go with the 80-20. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the 20.
They making you niggas pay at every turn. Yo, they making you niggas pay at every turn. With that being said, let's listen to some of this Shannon Sharp shit. Since they talk about paying and shit like that.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in and getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look, bitch. You did what the shit you did to me.
There you have it, fam.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
There you have it. That's how you black men do sex talk now. Shannon really out here with these, these bops, the ops. They doing hopscotch around this nigga. Yo, like I said yesterday, what would you want? Would you want to pay the money, or would you want her putting videos out or even audio of her eating your ass? What would you want? You choking her out while she's eating your ass. Pause.
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
That's what Shannon wants. Sorry, y'all. It's not my fault. I'm just, putting the new clips out there as they come out. That's all.
You're saying not financial, but it's about the input in the household too.
Yeah, because a household, that's still like taking care of the kids, cooking dinner, cleaning up the whole house. That's a job itself.
Exactly.
Hold on.
My man happy.
Hold on, Platt. So you're saying instead of paying the money, if you had an option, I will not pay this money, but you could put the video out. Now remember, once they put the video out, you won't make any more money unless you go into the corn industry. You see? Because they can, regular sponsors cannot be a part of you anymore. You might have to get like some dark sponsors.
That's another job too.
That's very true. All right, y'all. So are we locking it in? Is it a match?
Yeah, definitely. She got a nice mouth. And she got talking about feeding me too. I love food.
Really? Okay. I really like you. I do. Cool. I'm gonna just pass. I do like.
There you have it. Disrespected that man, and that's because men do not. And plus, she didn't make them bitches ask him any questions. But anyway, because men do not take the aggressive role to put a threat upon her, sexually, in a fun way.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. And India, why did you pop your balloon?
I feel like it's the first pick, so I gotta be a little bit open.
So, Platt, you would take your money and you would disappear. See, Shannon wants to be in the spotlight, but you would take your money and disappear. I like that.
But I still fuck with you though. So cool.
Okay. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something different on this pop the balloon. If by the end of the show, if you see any of the guys that you want to call back, I'm gonna give that option. Okay.
What?
For you. I'm not saying I'm gonna do that for everybody, but I'm gonna do it for you.
What?
I'm being selected. I'm being selected. I'm gonna do it for you. I might do it for somebody else too. It depends on the vibes. Because you guys did come down this far, and you said you didn't want to go with him just because he's the first person out. So if you don't find love,
yeah, that's messed up.
What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name is Lonzo. I'm a content creator. I'm from Africa, from Congo to be exact.
Hey, Congolese man. Okay, period. What are your turnoffs in a woman? Like, what is your main turnoff? Like, what's something that just turns you all the way off that a woman does? Like, that you'll just not want to speak to her anymore?
Like if she goes out too much, like clubs and stuff like that.
Oh. What'd you say?
I'll be outside.
Okay, well, we have a few pop balloons, so let's go down and talk to the ladies who popped, okay? Hi, what's your name? What's your age?
Hi, I'm 24. My name is Jamisha, but everybody calls me Mimi. And the reason why I popped because you said you don't like your women to go outside, and I be outside, like, like collabing and
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you had a man, would you still be outside or?
Yes, for my money, for my bag, absolutely.
There you have it. There you have it.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it.
You're not gonna hate man.
So if you had a man, would you still be outside or?
Yes, for my money, for my bag, absolutely.
Okay.
It's different. Like if I'm just randomly just going out, like just having fun, like no. But if I'm making money going outside, every time I'm going out making money, I'm going out.
You know, if you making money, then you good.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like you can come with me.
Yeah.
Like,
You want your balloon back? What's up?
right?
Yeah, like what's up? What's up?
I like your fit too. It's because I like your aesthetic. Like it's just like that's how I be dressing like sometimes. So it's just
Okay, so did you want your balloon back or you don't want it back?
I don't know. You gonna let me go outside? Because if I can't go outside, baby,
If we getting money, then we can go outside.
okay. Then we can go outside. Yeah, I take my balloon.
So you want to hear more?
Yeah.
So okay, so y'all want to hear more? Let's get a balloon back. Okay, all right.
All right.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And why'd you pop your balloon? What do you do as well? Sorry.
No, you're fine. My name's Olivia. I'm 26. I work in healthcare, and I only popped because you don't match my aesthetic. Like you dress well. It's nice, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like you just
So
don't.
what is like the aesthetic?
She got a crazy gut. Yo, she got a crazy gut. She's not supposed to be that size. If she got rid of all that, she would be a decent looking white woman. This is crazy.
Well, it's nice, but it's like
she got a crazy gut.
What do you do as well? Sorry.
No, you're fine. My name's Olivia. I'm 26. I work in healthcare, and I only popped because you don't match my aesthetic. Like you dress well. It's nice, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like you just
So
don't.
what is
unbelievable? Damn. I wonder how much would I charge her? It's the wildest shit. I had a woman like that before. Her name was Thalia. She looked just like this woman. She was out in Queens, out in the Italian section. I think her family was Italian. She had like actually bigger lips than this girl, but she was white Italian. And yo, it's funny. King Disagreeable, you right on time. So what happened was this: when you asked me, did I do it in some weird places? So Thalia, they family, Italian section over there by Queens, borderline Brooklyn, over there by the Jewish section. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, so I would go to over there, and that's far from me. I got to go across the Whitestone and all this other bullshit. So I drives over there, right? And she like, yo, man, my family, you can't come in my house. My family ain't with all that shit. She takes me out to her shed. That's on their property. And I bent her over in the shed. And she had a gut just like this bitch.
What's your name? What's your age? And why'd you pop your balloon? What do you do as well? Sorry.
No, you're fine. My name's Olivia. I'm 26. I work in healthcare, and I only popped because you don't match my aesthetic. Like you dress well. It's nice, but it's like I don't know. I don't know how to explain. Like you just
so
don't.
what is like the aesthetic you're looking for?
Like, oh my god. Sorry. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not trying to laugh. Okay, so just like your outfit is great, but it's not like what I want my man to wear. Like I don't know how to explain it. Just the aesthetic.
Gotcha.
But you're handsome, so yeah, that's all.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And why'd you pop your balloon?
So I'm Victoria. I go by Vicky. I'm 29. I work.
Here we go with this freak dude. Here we go with this freak. Key is a freak, man. I watch all my videos. This dude is a freak. Yeah, man. I don't know what I think. Like I said, I couldn't keep going out there. Like sometimes I'll get some far box that I can't keep going out there. I don't know what happened because I can't say it was any beef. The reason why I stopped hitting that, but obviously, if she was that size already, wasn't no helping that bitch. So I probably said to myself, this bitch ain't gonna never be, look any better than this. She's only gonna get rounder. So I probably said, no, I'm gonna just let that bitch be. Wow, nigga said like back in slavery days, yo. She said her family, you can't come in my house. Bitch took me out to the shed and let me bend her over like an old slave.
In healthcare, and for me, I like your fit, but it's just not
for me. Like, does that kind of make sense? Yeah, it's aesthetic. Same thing.
Gotcha.
All right.
Well, she didn't like the short dude, and now she don't like the tall dude. So this woman is up here playing, even though I like it.
But it's just not for me. Like, does that kind of make sense? Yeah, it's aesthetic. Same thing.
Gotcha.
All right, but I thought the fit was.
I think, hey, King Disagreeable, this woman right here is a good example for brothers. If you had your passport, like most women that walk by you probably would look like close to this. Most women that walk by you or try to hit on you would look like this, as like a bait, like a medium. Most women would look close to this, maybe straight hair or whatever, but you got a bunch of women that look like this hitting on you. You just might take one.
It's kind of like,
like it's nice. Like I said, like it's nice.
because it doesn't match with you.
But it doesn't just like.
See, you're not gonna have this filthy lineup when you use your passport. You won't have this filthy lineup. This is a filthy lineup.
It just reminds me too much of my ex. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we don't want to.
This dude said, back in the day, I drove an hour and a half to get some box, then stayed in the car till 6-something in the morning to wait for someone to leave just to get a quick fix. Damn shame. Now I know what you mean, man. I drove out to Coney Island for this bitch one time, man. Well, more than one time. You know, like I first started taking her to the hotel. I was like, hell no, I'm spending way too much for this whore. And then I was like, yo, I just started knocking her. I don't know if I had a van or whatever, but I started knocking her down in the whip.
No ex flashbacks. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name is India. I'm 23 and I'm an entertainer. You're very attractive, man. You know, but just not my type. Yeah.
India, what is your type?
I do have to agree with this. It's the outfit that's throwing me off. Other than that, you know, it's just not my type.
You can change the outfit.
I mean, but first impression means everything, though.
Okay.
Wow. She made sure she wasn't going to get with this guy. He could change the outfit. No. First impression is everything.
Okay. All right. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
Hi, I'm Hippie. I'm 22. And
why'd you pop your balloon?
Can I actually have a bag?
Oh, get another balloon back. Another balloon back now.
Huh?
Was it the going outside?
All right. So, we gonna power through. We trying to find love.
Where do y'all see yourself in 2 years?
Oh boy.
Okay, so let's go on to the first person.
Oh boy.
Hi. What's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
I am Jamisha. My age is 24, and I do hair and I do content curating. In 2 years, I see myself.
Oh boy.
At least a child, at least one. I see myself traveling more in 2 years. That's what I see.
Nigga said, bitch, 3/4 naked, talk about first impressions. I agree with that. I used to drive my mom's car with no license over an hour to hit this Russian when I was in my teens. Yo, you got to do what you got to do for some comfort. Oh boy, here we go with this Transformer shit.
What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, I'm Sidonia. I'm 21 and I'm a fitness model. In 2 years, I see myself training a whole bunch of clients. Probably being in a healthy relationship, starting a family if possible. And yeah, I'm trying to settle down.
Do you see yourself settling down?
Yeah,
in 2 years?
I like the answers for sure. I like the answers.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Hippie. I'm 22 and I'm in sales. And where do I see myself in 2 years? That's shit, alive. Yeah, that's where I see myself I see myself alive. I'm really like I go with the flow kind of thing.
Okay, so you don't like have like a set plan right now. It's just like you kind of
That's sad, man.
more so spontaneous. Like 1 minute you might have this thought of what you want to do, but like next week you're like, no, actually, I have a different plan.
More like that only because like you can take all your time planning out something and life happened. So your plan is going to drift in some kind of way. And
See that? Now, how I'm supposed to rock with that? The woman has no stability. I can't rock with that.
I'm kind of like a OCD freak, so I hate when things don't go a certain way. So I just tend to not worry about it.
Okay, so you don't set any expectation. You don't want to. What's the word? What's the catchphrase? Like you don't want to.
Don't expect anything. You won't get disappointed.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, Lonzo, I want you to, based off their answers, did you like the ladies' answers? Okay, so based off of their responses, I want you to pop one balloon.
One balloon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and why did you pop Hippie's balloon?
I feel like I'm not what she's looking for. Like I feel like me and you wouldn't work as far as like plans. Like you don't know where you see yourself in 2 years, so that's kind of like, you know.
Dang.
Out to the club. I'm going.
Everybody calls me Mimi. I'm 24, and I feel like you should let your woman dress however she want to dress, because it's like however, whatever, like makes your woman feel good and look good in. I feel like yeah, you should let her do it. But no, I wouldn't. Even if my man say, "Change, take that off." No, if I like this outfit and I'm feeling it, I'm gonna keep it on. I'm just not gonna change it. Okay.
Like hold on. What if it's a little bit too
Like revealing,
yeah.
like out there. Okay, we can come to a
What's?
middle.
I'm sorry. What's too revealing to you?
Yeah.
Shit, I need to ask you that. What's too revealing for you?
I don't know. I don't. What's the revealing for you? That's the question, because like for me, it's just like
Unbelievable. That was a good question, homie asked. What would you consider as too revealing for you, sister? But this is what happens, man. That's why I say, look, take the box. Stop trying to get any sort of logical reasoning. What is too revealing for you, sister? Is it your breast out, your ass out? Right now, you got all the way up to your box out. So what is too revealing?
I don't know. This too revealing for you? This too much?
Nah, that's cool.
Is it too revealing for you?
I don't know. I don't. What's too revealing for you? That's the question, because like for me, it's just like I don't know. This too revealing for you? This too much?
Nah, that's cool.
Cause this the most I really just do for real. My titties might be out a little bit because I might wear like a bustier or something, but that's the most. It won't be like outrageous, like skinless. Like no.
Okay. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? What do you do?
Sidonia, 21, fitness model, and
If you was going out to the club with your girlfriend,
it's kind of boring, but let's go.
But your boyfriend tells you change. Would you change?
I mean, if the outfit is extra, then yeah, I would change. But really, no, I wear what I want.
Okay.
If I'm in a relationship, I would not disrespect my man and wear something too much. You know, I wouldn't do that in the first place to even make you think like that.
Okay, and it sounds like you have an accent. Where are you from?
Benin Republic.
Okay, Benin and Congo, not too far from each other. I don't know. Where are you from?
I'm from Houston, North Side.
All right, so I need you to pop one balloon, Lon.
So this is a tether affair.
One balloon.
Lonzo.
Okay.
Okay, and why'd you pop Mimi's balloon?
Nah, you look good. You my type. But I just like her better.
Yeah, I feel you. I get it. Then I said I wouldn't change my outfit. She said she would for you. I get it. I understand. It's cool.
Oh, hold on. Did y'all hear that? She just threw her girl under the bus.
I get it. Then I said I wouldn't change my outfit. She said she would for you. I get it. I understand. It's cool.
All right. Sidonia, I need you to calm down. All right, you guys. So, Sidonia, this is your turn to ask Lonzo a question. What's your question for Lonzo?
What's a first date like with you?
First date. So first things first. I'm gonna tell you, be ready at 7. You know what I'm saying? But then, I'm gonna send an Uber to pick you up at 7, right?
Oh,
to the restaurant, and because I'm an activity type of person, so we're gonna do multiple things.
Oh, I'm not sure about that, pimp. Hey, Platt.
Hey, so first date.
Platt.
All right, you guys. So, Sidonia, this is your turn to ask Lonzo a question. What's your question for Lonzo?
What's a first date like with you?
Well, if I had it my way, it would be in the daytime. In the daytime is where I could get you somewhere along the waters, whether it's a public beach or a private lake, somewhere where I could either watch you lotion your body or you allow me the privilege to oil your body. One thing that I notice is that you have this silky smooth skin that would allow the sun to radiate softening glares that will penetrate my eyes and create this loving warmth nature that you also illuminate with your gorgeous smile. Now, the weaving your hair I'll bypass, but the way that you carry yourself and the way that your breasts sit upright, it gives me every idea that having dinner with you will only make me want to hold you and make love to you by the end of the night. At that point, that's something that I would wish to have with you for the rest of my life. She'll pop my balloon.
date. So first things first, I'm gonna tell you, be ready at 7. You know what I'm saying? But then, I'm gonna send an Uber to pick you up at 7, right? Just come straight to the, you know what I'm saying, to the restaurant. And because I'm an activity type of person, so we're gonna do multiple things.
Oh man, let's go, player.
We're gonna do multiple things. So boom, I'm gonna just tell you get ready. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what. You already
I'm only popping.
There you go. He should have took my advice, King. He should have took my advice.
I'm gonna send an Uber to pick you up at 7, right? Just come straight to the, you know what I'm saying, to the restaurant. And because I'm an activity type of person, so we're gonna do multiple things. We're gonna do multiple things. So boom, I'm gonna just tell you get ready. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what. You already
I'm only popping because I want to get picked up by you, not the Uber.
okay, got you.
But
Got
yeah,
you.
That's the only reason?
that's the reason, and because it's the second guy, and I'm trying to see the other options personally.
Do I? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. Well, was Sidonia someone that's your type?
She look good. She look good. Yeah, you say that.
Well,
Couldn't win the woman. He had every opportunity to have a great time and try to wow this woman with words, bending the knee, trying to grab her hand, calling her my lord, my lady, everything to try to get this box. But you know, you guys are very, very mean towards the women.
we're gonna have to. I guess we didn't find a match for today, but hey, listen. Like I always say, it. Huh?
We could have been a good match. You see, it's cool though.
So you want what?
Hold on. Hold on.
We could have been a good match. You see, it's cool though.
So you want what happened? You want to come back?
Let me find my balloon, y'all.
No, you want her to have a balloon?
Damn. That's a lot of ass to deal with, players. Y'all want to deal with all that ass and tits? Let me know. How much? How much for this woman? How much would you charge this woman per month to be her boyfriend? She never has to change. You got to take her out 3 times a week. She goes to work from what, 9 to 5, so you don't got to see her then. But when she comes home, you must be there. You got to listen to whatever she says. Take her out 3 times a week, once on the weekend. She get a period, you get 3 days to yourself. But you got to listen to her, put her on a pedestal. How much would you charge? She has to make love to you anytime you ask. How much would you charge to this woman to be her husband per month? How much?
Well, we could have been a good match. You see, it's cool though.
You could be bending that over. You could be bending that over. 1,500, that's decent. 1,500 to be her husband, that's not bad. She likes to go to the club. She likes to wear revealing clothes, but she's paying you 1,500 to be her husband. So when you go out with her, she's wearing revealing clothes. Oh, I would love that shit. Wearing revealing clothes and shit like that. And I'm able to make out with her in public for 1,500. Oh, that's crazy. She would love me. She's paying me 1,500 to hang around these saggy ass titties. And I would just like, we be at like, we go to the restaurant on one of our 3 times a week dates and shit. I'll be standing behind her, held up by that wide old ass. She'll be like, yo, my man loves me. Be like, you damn right. Where's my 1,500?
Huh?
We could have been a good match. You see, it's cool though.
So you want what happened? You want to come back?
Let me find my balloon, y'all.
No, you want her to have a balloon back?
I mean,
You gonna say I'm your type?
Yeah, you want me to get her balloon back?
Is that to her? You want your balloon back?
No,
It's cool. It's
okay.
cool.
You already.
I'm
You
it's
caught
cool.
my shit. I heard it.
Yeah.
She ain't never. Oh,
You gonna what?
I'm taking my alien bounce. Okay.
Oh Lord. All right. Okay. Well, like I always say, listen. Make sure you guys hashtag long take. So you ready? Hey. Okay. I like.
there you have it, black man. That's my dude right there. This dude here.
Hey.
Here we
I
go.
like the entrance. All right.
Oh my God.
All right, hold on. Oh, okay, wait, okay. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
I'm Nick. I'm 25, and I'm a mailman.
Okay. How would your best friend describe you as a person?
My best friend would describe me as loyal, outgoing, risk-taking, and let's see, funny, as y'all can see, of course.
Okay,
But
funny, okay. Okay, all right. Well, we have a few pop balloons. Let's head over and see what the ladies were talking about. Let's see. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name's Olivia. I'm 26 and I work in healthcare.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
Well, you are actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, damn. But it's because I'm pretty good. Like, you can ask these girls. I'm goofy as fuck. But I don't know. I'm just not my type. But he's so funny. But yeah, I'm just not my type. But yeah.
Is Olivia someone that's your type?
oh, most definitely. She's most definitely my type.
Yeah. You want your balloon back?
I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right. Think about it. Think about it. Take a moment. Take a moment.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Uh-oh. They don't like the fact that he likes that jungle bunny. They don't like the fact that he likes that jungle bunny. It's not a game. No jungle bunny. Sean Welbeck, what's good?
Yeah. You want your balloon back?
I don't know.
It's all right. It's all right. Think about it. Think about it. Take a moment. Take a moment.
Okay, I'll think about it.
Well, let's head back right here. Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Sedonia, 21, fitness model.
Okay, and why'd you pop your balloon?
He's not like the fit type of guy I go for. And plus, no racist shit. But you know how most people like prefer white people instead of black girls?
No jungle bunnies, Sean Welbeck. You're right on time. No jungle bunnies. The black woman standing on business. Oh, I don't want no jungle bunny eggplant around me.
Guy I go for. And plus, no racist shit. But you know how most people like prefer white people instead of black girls?
There you go. There you have it. Now, this is a tether, mind you. This is a whole tether pulling the race card. Hold on. This is a whole tether pulling the race card.
And plus,
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Sedonia, 21, fitness model.
Okay, and why'd you pop your balloon?
He's not like the fit type of guy I go for. And plus, no racist shit. But you know how most people like prefer white people instead of black girls?
Oh, shit. Wow. Like I told you guys all the time, the Gladiator BW knows no boundaries. They'll just disrespect anybody. This is crazy. She said he's swimming in that milk. Yo, this is crazy. She knows no boundaries.
Sedonia, 21, fitness model.
Okay, and why'd you pop your balloon?
He's not like the fit type of guy I go for. And plus, no racist shit. But you know how most people like prefer white people instead of black girls?
Wow.
See me, I'm real diverse. And yes, I'm pushing big body. I need to find a local gym, get in there for about an hour and do suicides and defensive drills. I got cones in the car. I need to put them to use. We have basketball. You know what I'm saying? But I understand.
And are your eyes real? Because they're pretty.
No, ma'am.
They're not real?
No, ma'am.
They not real?
Hold on.
No, ma'am.
Hold
Swear.
on.
Like right hand to the man. Wait.
Hold on. This man's in here wearing contacts. Black man.
Gym, get in there for about an hour and do suicides and defensive drills. I got cones in the car. I need to put them to use. We have basketball. You know what I'm saying? But I understand.
And are your eyes real? Because they're pretty.
No, ma'am.
They're not real?
No, ma'am.
They not real?
No, ma'am.
Swear.
Swear.
No, like right hand to the man. Wait.
Right hand to the Lord, man.
Hold on. How is this woman able to pop her balloon because he has fake eyes? Hold on. She's popping her balloon because he has something fake on him. I'll be damned.
And do suicides and defensive drills. I got cones in the car. I need to put them to use. We have basketball. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. I understand.
And are your eyes real? Because they're pretty.
No, ma'am.
They're not real?
No, ma'am.
They not real?
No, ma'am.
Swear.
Swear.
No, like right hand to the man. Wait.
Right hand to the Lord, man.
Are you lying? Are you joking or are you for real?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Yeah, they just contact. That's all.
Good though.
Okay, so
It
what?
be like that.
It looks good though.
But I'm real on the inside. Don't let the surface.
It's a don't.
Wow. So the black man can't wear contacts. We got that established, right? Black man can't have any fake parts, even though I don't know why the fuck he putting it in his eyes. But he can, the black man can't wear contacts to trick you bitches. That ain't right. That ain't right. Hypocrites alum got fake hair. What's the difference? You got hazel eyes? Oh shit, you lucky nigga. Ain't you something? It's a lucky nigga, B.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town? I can't hear you.
Are you joking or are you for real?
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Yeah, they just contact. That's all.
Good though.
Okay, so
It
what?
be like that.
It looks good though.
But I'm real on the inside. Don't let the surface.
Is Adonia someone that's your type?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. She's very well spoken, very beautiful, and she has a glow that, you know what I'm saying. She has a glow that'll spark the room.
Right. He's right about that. If you had the ability to lotion this woman down, the skin that would radiate off of her gorgeous skin would bring a pleasant delight to your eyesight.
Is Adonia someone that's your type?
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. She's very well spoken, very beautiful, and she has a glow that, you know what I'm saying. She has a glow that'll spark the room. And I feel like she got like, it's like she don't know that, you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to acknowledge that about you.
Oh, that's so sweet. And it's like you pop thinking that maybe you weren't his type.
See that? You guys will learn. So maybe my balloon wouldn't have gotten popped with my answer. You have to know that she has the proper skin.
That'll spark the room. Very beautiful, and she has a glow that, you know what I'm saying. She has a glow that'll spark the room. And I feel like she got like, it's like she don't know that.
See, his problem right now, being that he's overweight, I would suggest that he would bend the knee. He should bend the knee right now.
She's very well spoken, very beautiful, and she has a glow that, you know what I'm saying. She has a glow that'll spark the room. And I feel like she got like, it's like she don't know that, you know what I'm saying. I just wanted to acknowledge that about you.
Oh, that's so sweet. And it's like you pop thinking that maybe you weren't his type and you were. Both listen, some black women like they just don't discriminate. But I understand what you're saying, because sometimes even with me, I understand what you're saying.
Sound well back. You missed it. She had went up to the beginning. She had went up to the final balloon with this other guy, and I had told her about her skin and how I would take her out to a lake or something and oil her down, and how her skin would radiate. I had told her that already. So he's just reiterating what I said.
Guys, they really do have like a once they like a certain type, okay, they're like, okay, like I have to be able to like women, I have to be able to respect women. Then they really just don't like us, and there's a certain reason why, and the reason why is pretty negative. So it's kind of hard for us to feel valued.
Hold on.
So I understand.
Hold on, Son Wellback. Did you hear the new Shannon Sharp audio? They keep putting out new stuff on Shannon Sharp. It's a little bit of the same. Did you hear the new Shannon Sharp audio? We got to make sure we keep that going.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Okay. Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
There you have it. That's what I was saying. He got to know this whole convo is a trap. First of all, let me tell you something. Ain't no bitch gonna ever speak to me that slow. I don't talk to slow speaking bitches. I don't play that shit. Man, why the fuck are you responding so slow? So we would have had a whole argument about that.
You're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Like I said, the railroad job is in. And the question, Platypus said that he would rather, I hate to do this to you, Platypus said, this guy right here, this is my homie. He said that he would rather have the public know that, I hate to say this shit. He would rather let the tapes come out and have the public know that he was getting his ass ate by Zaniga than give her any money. What would you guys do? Would you guys rather pay her to shut up or let all the tapes come out and she exposed that you was getting your ass ate on a regular? Which one would you want? Keep your money, go away, no more sponsors. What would you do? Would you just take your money and just leave like Platt? That's not a bad idea.
Those are other folks. There are layers to this, and there are certain layers even I am not on. I can tell you, I also spoke to co-chairman of Disney, the boss, Jimmy Pitaro.
Why? Why would you speak to the boss?
Who made it very, very clear we are taking this matter very seriously.
Why do you want to know what the boss is doing?
And we are looking into this very, very closely. And once we gather as many facts as we possibly can, we will go from there. And that is all he said. And I can mention his name because I received his permission to say that.
There you have it. Shannon Sharpe is on the hook. I received permission to say that.
I don't know what that means.
Hold on. We just said it. We just said, look, it sounds like Shannon Sharpe is on the hook, but you're so smart, you don't know what that means. You shouldn't have said that.
I don't know what that means.
Unbelievable.
In my perfect world, this equates to Jay-Z.
Now that's a fair point. Fair point, Samuel, back that Zim said. That's a fair point. But she has nothing to lose, Zim. He has millions to lose for getting his ass ate out. All she's going to do is be exposed as a woman who eats out ass. She has nothing to lose. If anything, stuff to gain. the way these freaks are.
Where the case ultimately dropped. And Shannon is allowed to continue on First Take and continue to thrive and shine. And not just that, and have an illustrious career in the podcast stratosphere, doing Nightcap with Chad Ochocinco, doing Club Shay Shay, and ultimately gets this $100 million deal that he was all over the news about to sign just a couple of days before this report came out. In my perfect world, he moves on. And somehow, some way, we find this all to be false. But it doesn't seem like that's the way things are about to go down, considering who Mr. Busby is and how emphatic his client is proclaiming that she is right and she's telling the truth. I don't know where this is going to go. I can't speak to anything else.
Hey, Jason Whitlock said, he said that more stuff is about, his boys said they about to drop some stuff on Shannon. Yo, these people are very messed up.
Just expecting it. You know, I did. And, you know, it wasn't until, you know, like my son, he's growing up. There's no dad around. I lost my father in 2006. His father was murdered 2 years prior to that. And so it's like, who do I turn to, you know? And then, as you know, young boys, as he's growing up, the rose-colored glasses come off and he's starting to see life for a young Black man. And that was difficult. And I'm not a Black man. So how do I help him maneuver through this? And, you know, I was like,
you get him a stepfather with your pussy and your money. But look at what she did.
And that was difficult. And I'm not a Black man. So how do I help him maneuver through this? And, you know, I was like, we need help. And it was time to look for therapy, which I never shunned therapy because
she put that boy in therapy. She put that boy in therapy instead of putting her pussy and her money on the line to get a good stepfather.
It seems apparent. And as Black, we don't deserve any better, you know?
Or that this is life for us. It's going to be hard. Like I grew up just expecting it. You know, I did. And, you know, it wasn't until, you know, like my son, he's growing up. There's no dad around. I lost my father in 2006. His father was murdered 2 years prior to that. And so it's like, who do I turn to, you know? And then, as you know, young boys, as he's growing up, the rose-colored glasses come off and he's starting to see life for a young Black man. And that was difficult. And I'm not a Black man. So how do I help him maneuver through this? And, you know, I was like, we need help. And it was time to look for therapy, which I never shunned therapy because my father was a Vietnam vet and he always talked about his struggles openly. And so I was like, well, then we need help. And so I started looking for help for us. And
your son is not a Vietnam vet. He does not need therapy. He needs uncles. He needs family. Where's his family?
Because my father was a Vietnam vet and he always talked about his struggles openly. And so I was like, well, then we need help. And so I started looking for help for us. And when I couldn't find anyone who looked like us, because now I got to get my son to open up to someone and he's not going to feel right if the person doesn't feel familiar. And I was like, something has to be done here. That's when I launched the Forrest Lawrence Henson Foundation in honor of my father. Because I know in our community, we just do not talk about mental health. We don't.
Exactly. We do not.
Because we are demonized, we are chastised, where it's looked upon as weak, you know, and
we give it to God.
We give it to
Oh, man. I don't know how we got here, B. I don't know how we got here. But I respect your honesty. It's certain things I cannot be honest about, Platt. Wink, wink. I can't say what you just said, but I'll read yours. This is Platt talking, but Platt, wink, wink. I spent 5 years as a bull in the swinger community out here in Australia, boning dudes' wives and shit. There's hundreds of videos of me fucking. I have 10,000 hours of sex logged. Praise Jesus, Brother Platt. Praise Jesus. Amen. Praise Jesus. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Damn. Brothers don't understand. A lot of sex hours out here, King.
The people that like women have to be like have to be respect women, then they really just don't like us. And there's a certain reason why. And the reason why is pretty negative. So it's kind of hard for us to feel valued in a relationship being with someone like that. So I understand why you feel that.
Yeah, no, I get that for me too, because like I feel like a lot of black guys don't like me because I'm white. I don't know, because I live in Texas, so and I'm not from here. So
Okay, so on both ends, it's like
Okay.
All right. And hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
Hi, so I'm Victoria. I'm 29. I work in healthcare. For me, it's the body. And now that you say you have contacts on, I don't like that. Color contacts.
I think this is messed up. The contact thing, no, I would not do it. I wish I had the guts to do it. No, I wouldn't do it. Well, let me not say that. I mean, I don't know, man. I just could. I never thought of doing anything like that, to pop contacts in my eyes so I could have hazel eyes. I like the thought of it, but he should have said, "Nah, these my real eyes." He's stupid. He should have did just like them bitches, man. You cougar it up and get you a stepfather. Stop. Right. She could have easily had a stepfather.
Contacts now.
It's not like your thing, and like you would rather them like be real.
Yeah, it gives like high school.
High school. I need to mature a little bit.
Hold on. So it gives high school that the man wears contact lens, hazel eyes, whatever the fuck he got going on. And but they all got fake hair, fake eyelashes. But he's the clown.
Okay, so I'm Victoria. I'm 29. I work in healthcare. For me, it's the body. And now that you say you have contacts on, I don't like that. Color contacts now.
It's not like your thing, and like you would rather them like be real.
Yeah, it gives like high school.
High school. I need to mature a little bit. Okay. That's good. That's good.
Now look at her eyelashes. Come on.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name is India. I'm 23 and I'm an entertainer. You're goofy as hell. I love it. I love to
That's
laugh.
love,
and
that's
stuff,
love,
you
that's
know? Like,
love,
you can be the
that's love.
homeboy, but you're not the type like I want to date you. You know?
Makes sense.
Yeah,
sense.
like you can be the homeboy. You feel me?
But you look like you can hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a baller. You know?
Oh, oh, yo, he said she looked like she could hoop.
You know?
Makes sense. Makes
Yeah,
sense.
like you can be the homeboy. You feel me?
But you look like you can hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like you're a baller. You know? Balling, smashing, making my ends, smoking, getting high in the bins.
I mean,
Nah,
fun
nah.
fact. In high school, I was a cheerleader. I ran track and I played basketball.
Okay, you're an athlete. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's love right there. So you wouldn't mind getting in the gym with me and we doing suicides together as friends, as homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I said
I
homeboys.
mean-
Oh my God.
Black man, we got, now this is a problem. He should have a little more swag than that, man. Come on, man. Son Welbeck, do not disrespect Michelle Obama. I can't stand to look at that bitch. I said earlier, I would not fuck her, man. How much would I fuck Michelle Obama for? I don't know. I've never even thought of no shit like that. That bitch, I do not like her. Black dress is my type, but she would get on my nerves.
Okay, that's love right there. So you wouldn't mind getting in the gym with me and we doing suicides together as friends, as homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I said
I
homeboys.
mean-
Oh my God.
The gym maybe only because I don't work out, but we could go. You know, if you need some motivation, I got you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
If you
something
understand,
like
come on,
that.
friend.
Black man, why are you such a fucking goofy? Black man.
Oh, but we could go. You know, if you need some motivation, I got you.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
If you
something
understand,
like
come on,
that.
friend. You got this.
That's
Come
what
on.
I'm saying.
So they
You're
gonna
not
pop
gonna, you're not gonna be running suicides with me, but you'll
I might do a
encourage me.
couple. I'll be like, come on, friend. Next time, you know, they gonna pop you a balloon. You'll come back with a 6-pack and come back harder. You feel me?
Oh, see what happened when you play goofy? Now she gonna insult you.
Suicides with me, but you'll
I might do a
encourage me.
couple. I'll be like, come on, friend. Next time, you know, they gonna pop you a balloon. You'll come back with a 6-pack and come back harder. You feel me?
That's love right there. Yes, sir, ski.
Yes, sir, ski.
The goofy black man have ruined the image. He should have on a Poindexter suit. He should not dress like the regular black man. It gives us all a bad image.
you're not gonna be running suicides with me, but you'll.
I might do a couple. I'll be like, come on, friend. Next time, they gonna pop your balloon. You'll come back with a 6-pack and come back harder. You feel me?
That's love right there. Yes, sir, ski.
Yes, sir, ski. All right, come. All right, let's go back. Woo. I'm sorry, I'm using the guys as support sometimes. I'll be like this, but I'll be holding on a little bit. All right, let's go back a little bit more. So you pop your balloon.
24, Mimi, content curator, hairstylist. The reason why, because look, boom, you had me when you came out all giggly, goofy, because I'm a real funny, goofy person. Like, I love that. But you lost me when you said the context. Friend, come on.
I gotta do better.
Friend,
like be honest.
Like, I was just like, when you, I was like, oh my God, them eyes. Like, oh yeah, I'm keeping my balloon.
Ma'am, when I saw you, I was like, oh shit, that hair. I thought your hair was real, bitch. That ain't right. That ain't right.
Friend,
like be honest.
Like, I was just like, when you, I was like, oh my God, them eyes. Like, oh yeah, I'm keeping my balloon. Just,
it's a gimmick. And like 40% said, you have to have a gimmick in this game.
Right.
Damn. I don't think he should have told them. He should have said, these are my real eyes. He should have did exactly what them bitches do. Lie. I don't see, yo, what is wrong with you black men, man?
Content curator, hairstylist. The reason why, because look, boom, you had me when you came out all giggly, goofy, because I'm a real funny, goofy person. Like, I love that. But you lost me when you said the context. Friend, come on.
I gotta do better.
Friend,
like be honest.
Like, I was just like, when you, I was like, oh my God, them eyes. Like, oh yeah, I'm keeping my balloon. Just,
it's a gimmick.
Son Welbeck, Zim, don't do that. Let them win. It's sad. They hold men to a higher standard than they hold themselves with fake shit on. It don't make sense. I mean, if this wasn't the ultimate showcase of a black woman worried about somebody with something fake on them. The woman has fake eyelashes, fake hair.
What's your name? What's your age? Why did you pop your balloon?
24, Mimi, content curator, hairstylist. The reason why, because look, boom, you had me when you came out all giggly, goofy, because I'm a real funny, goofy person. Like, I love that. But you lost me when you said the context. Friend, come on.
I gotta do better.
Friend,
like be honest.
Like, I was just like, when you, I was like, oh my God, them eyes. Like, oh yeah, I'm keeping my balloon. Just,
it's a gimmick. And like 40% said, you have to have a gimmick in this game.
Right, but it's just like, even I feel like with the context, it look
Y'all
like.
ever watch Daddy's Little Girls? You know the 50 Cent? They call me 40%. No, don't call me 40%.
All right. Well,
I feel like we could have been here. It's just the context, friend. Like, no, we need.
Ma'am, black men been saying you do not need that weed. Them contacts made you like him. Now you see how it feels when men believe that you have real hair, and then when they see you really got like patches or 3 cornrows up in your head. Come on. It's the same thing that men feel.
Gimmick in this game.
Right, but it's just like, even I feel like with the context, it look
Y'all
like.
ever watch Daddy's Little Girls? You know the 50 Cent? They call me 40.
She said, I feel like with the contacts, you would be a dime. Ma'am, this is crazy.
It's like when you, I was like, oh my God, them eyes. Like, oh yeah, I'm keeping my balloon. Just,
it's a gimmick. And like 40% said, you have to have a gimmick in this game.
Right, but it's just like, even I feel like with the context, it look
Y'all
like.
ever watch Daddy's Little Girls? You know the 50 Cent? They call me 40%. No, don't call me 40%.
All right. Well,
Damn, that's messed up.
I feel like we could have been here. It's just the context, friend. Like, no, we need 100% real.
You'd rather they be real.
Yeah.
She said we need 100% real. Homie. Hold on. Homie. She said we need 100% real.
50 Cent? They call me 40%. No, don't call me 40%.
All right. Well,
I feel like we could have been here. It's just the context, friend. Like, no, we need 100% real.
You'd rather they be real.
Yeah, like I want to see your real eyes. Like, oh mama, because I'm not staring at the real you. I'm just staring at real.
You'd rather they be real.
Yeah, been here. It's just the context, friend. Like, no, we need 100% real.
You'd rather they be real.
Yeah, like I want to see your real eyes. Like, oh mama, because I'm not staring at the real you. I'm just staring at
the surface.
Yeah, the surface.
Ma'am, when you put that wig on your head, I'm not staring at the real you. Maybe it's me. Man. I mean, let me go to the comment box. Because this is crazy. I mean, I wouldn't wear contacts, at least not that I know of. Now that I think about it.
What I'm saying, like, I gotta look into your eyes. I gotta know it's real.
Respect. Look into the eyes and it's dangerous. I feel
like Coco Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go down.
What's your name? What's your
Yeah, the black man has become goofy.
age and why'd you pop your balloon?
50, 22, and I'm in sales.
Why'd you pop your balloon?
Why'd I pop my balloon? You want to be honest?
Yes, ma'am.
Like all the
Yeah,
way on?
100% on.
You just I fucked her up.
Well, like, what you mean?
Yeah, because you had your balloon unpopped for a long time, so you guys were getting there. You didn't like the eye contact.
You look like you wanted to eat her, so baby, go eat her.
I mean, what I do on my downtime, you know what I'm saying? I can't really display it out in public, but
I'll pay attention.
Oh, so you want you want your balloon back? You want her to get her balloon back? You want her to get her balloon back?
Hold on. So this woman said, if you want to go eat that woman, go eat her.
Baby, go eat her.
You didn't like the eye contact.
You look like you wanted to eat her, so baby, go eat her.
I mean, what I do on my downtime, you know what I'm saying? I can't really display it out in public, but
I'll pay attention.
Oh, so you want you want your balloon back? You want her to get her balloon back? You want her to get her balloon back?
well, I mean, you want to know the real me? That's part of the real me, you know?
You want your balloon back, Mimi? Hold on. Hold on. What you say? Hold on. What you say?
You gotta take the contacts. So I gotta see you.
Right now, like, you want to take mine right now?
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. You gotta take your wig off. I gotta see you.
You gotta take the contacts. So I gotta see you.
Right now, like, you want to take mine right now?
You can see his eyes.
I can't take them out right now.
I think you can see the eyes.
Yo, Samuel back, man. If that is not the pot calling the kettle black in your face, okay, I take my contacts off, you take your wig off. Let's do this. I don't know. I guess he's not that much of a comedian.
Right now, like,
But
you
you
want to
can
take them out right now?
You can see his eyes.
I can't take them out right now.
I think you can see the eyes through. I feel like that don't matter.
I'm cool.
Okay, all right.
Respect.
They ain't doing just the context. It's a oh.
Ma'am, this man gonna eat you. If you don't
Oh! Hold up, man. Hold up.
Now, if you want to crown them, then crown their ass. But they are who we thought they were.
Ma'am, this man gonna eat you. If you don't
Yeah, they come.
Ma'am, this man gonna eat you. If you don't
Yeah, they contact.
Unbelievable. Yo, these women are out of control.
Man, yes, sir.
Ma'am, this man gonna eat you. If you don't
Yeah, they contacts. Girl, throw them in the trash. She ain't gonna do.
Hold on. Wait. You put the contacts in because it go with your outfit?
Not really. Nah, not really.
Don't cap.
Nah,
Don't cap.
I'm not capping. I did.
Okay.
Okay. Well, dang.
I know you did.
Hit me. I think
I did. I feel like
I popped it.
But you popped it because you thought that they had something going. Like,
don't worry about another female. You know what I'm saying? You
Oh, baby, I ain't worried about
so
nothing.
do you want Happy to get her balloon back as Happy somebody else your type?
I mean, she popped it. I mean, hey, it's all up to her.
See, that's my answer. No, I'm straight.
Dang. There you have it, fam. Let's move on, man.
Like,
say about, I was
so you don't think it?
Like,
I don't know when the black man has gotten so goofy.
Ladies, are you guys ready for the next gentleman? Yeah. Okay. No, let's have the next gentleman, please. Next gentleman, come on down. Hi.
How you doing?
What's your name? What's your
Oh,
name? What's your age and what do you do?
my name DA. I'm 23 and I work at Hobby Apple.
Okay. And specific type.
Yeah, black.
All right, well, you have 2 pop balloons. Let's go down and see what they're talking about.
Huh?
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And what do you do?
My name's Olivia. I'm 26 and I work in healthcare.
Okay, and why'd you pop your balloon?
So I read the text that we got and it said get ready for a date, and I don't think that you're ready for a date. That's it.
All right, and is BA someone that's your type?
He's handsome, but a little short for me. Yeah.
And BA, how tall are you?
I don't know.
Hi, what's your name? What's your age? And why'd you pop your balloon?
So I'm Victoria. I'm 29. I work in healthcare, and for me, it's the same thing. It's the outfit.
Hold on. They look good together. These 2 people look good together.
Your age and why'd you pop your balloon?
So I'm Victoria. I'm 29. I work in healthcare, and for me, it's the same thing. It's the outfit. You look like you're about to just chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
So you telling me that he's supposed to dress up for these bitches?
You look like you're about to
just chill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Is DA someone that's your type? Mm-hmm. Is your type? Mm-hmm. Girl.
I mean, they look good together. These two look good together. I'll give you that.
He is, but the outfit threw me off. You could change that.
That's what I'm saying.
And
That's
you're
okay.
young. You're like 23.
Yeah, I respect it.
How old are you? 29.
That's what
Okay, well, you still have 4 unpopped balloons, so let's go ahead and pop 1 balloon. 2 balloons, sorry. Let's pop 2 of the balloons, yes.
That's a player.
Okay, and let's go here. All right, DA. Why'd you pop Mimi's balloon?
All right. Let me give you guys something different. Sorry about that, man. They're trying, man. They're on the come up.
I'm single. That sounds hopeful because you hadn't settled down with no dust. Ain't no dusty dragging you down with him. You're not getting ready to create a cycle of poverty with a man that don't even like you or himself. So there is hope in that. So single ladies, you still have hope to not have to settle with the dust, baby. How to respond to a dusty who says only men are single by choice. That's the biggest lie ever. Because do you know how many women out here are single by choice so they can date several by choice? Okay. The script has flipped. Long time ago, the script flipped. Dusties just are used to pick Misha. Okay. When they talk about women, they're talking about pick Misha. They're not talking about us. They talking about desperate pick Misha. They are not talking about us. Pick Misha don't want to be single because she don't know how to date several because she can't pull several because several ain't finna pay for her. She got to pay for several. So it wouldn't make sense financially for a pick Misha to date several men because she would have to be paying for her. But women like us, we ain't got to pay for nothing. So it makes more sense for women who are out of these dusties leagues to rather claim being single because that doesn't mean being lonely and it doesn't mean being unprovided for. Okay. Do you know how many single women are out there being provided for by men? Do you know how many women are out there with dusties not being?
Now, remember, this is for the Shannon Sharp stuff. You understand? Like just equate this with the Shannon Sharp.
Provided for? Can't even say that they're not single because they're not married. So some of y'all are shacked up with a dusty that can't even get approved to be on your lease, but y'all are claiming him? Ma'am. Never claim dust. Never claim dust. If you are with a dusty and you are not married, you are single. Except you're too stupid to have a roster. Okay? And these dusties think they are God's gift to women when they are not even a gift to their mothers. Okay? Their mother can't even brag on them. So how's your son? Oh, well. Okay. Well, that's how it starts off when somebody asks about somebody's dusty son. Well, be praying for him. They always start out with that, well, you're doing better than last month. Well, that girl, he got pregnant. I knew he was going to leave her. Hopefully it ain't him. Well.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I play this woman so you guys can stay focused. She is out here telling these bitches some weird stories.
Still borrowing $20 every day. Well, he's still broke. Okay, look, if your mother is not even proud of you, hang it up. Dusty, hang it up. Don't nobody want you. All right. It's, yes. And people always say, oh, Shira 7, do you not like men? No, I don't like dust. There's a difference. Okay. Dusty should be a temporary situation, but some of these men are making a permanent label upon themselves. I love men. I don't like dust. Sprinkle. Some of y'all be getting them confused. Yes. But yes, ladies, just like men will call you a gold digger because they have no gold to dig, men will call you single because they have no woman to claim. Okay. There are not a bunch of married men out here or men with long-term girlfriends out here calling y'all single. It's a bunch of single men out here who are dusty, trying to flip the script back so that you can find them appealing. But until they get some money, they are not appealing. Okay. All right. They feel like if they make you feel guilty or bad about being single, that you'll want to drop your standards to go get any dusty that will that needs shelter. All right, or whose credit is shot. They'll make you feel like you're not worthy of a man, so you can go grab the dustiest thing or the closest dusty that you can find. It's not going to work, fellas. Just get your money up. Y'all will do anything but get some money. Okay. Do you think girls need male validation? No. There is enough reels, TikToks, Instagram stories with that outfit. That's all the validation you need. It doesn't even need to come from a man. You already know you look good. If you got all these likes, if you have social media, that's enough validation. You don't need to seek it from some dusty that ain't got no money. Okay. And remember, men will put a paper bag over your head and still be aroused. So does their validation even matter if they'll get with a turkey? Or their cellmate if they're locked up? Does their validation even
ma'am.
talk? A compliment, I give myself compliments every day. Okay, AI will give me a compliment. Siri will give me a compliment. Okay.
Well, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true. So I shall say, thou art a boss.
See? Say that again, Siri.
Well, it is not enough to speak, but to speak true. So I shall say, thou art a boss.
They said thou art a boss. Speaking in old English. Okay, put some respect on my name.
There you have it, black man. I'm just trying to help. Once I get money, I won't find you appealing. Hey.
I don't need a man.
You are not involved. She's talking to women. Men are like dummies.
Validation. I got Siri. And if I want to hear it in a male's voice, all I got to do is go to settings, turn Siri voice into a man. Bam. Male validation at my fingertips. Okay. Where's the money? Siri said, thou art a boss. Okay, ma'am.
We are fucked up, y'all. We fucked up.
She must know I'll be watching those period piece movies. She be spying on me. Dearest gentle reader. Okay, anyway.
You know what? I like that. You know what? I like that. I think I might have that. Hold on, King. Siri. Do I have Siri? Do I have that shit, son? Siri, answer. Maybe I don't have it. Maybe I don't have it turned on. But that shit comes on when I don't want it on. Siri. Fuck that hoe.
Siri is silly.
I wanted to ask her about Sprinkle.
And said, sorry, am I invading your space? What's the response? What's my response if somebody said, am I invading my space? I would say, oh, I would give them that eye contact. I would be like frazzled for a second. I would put my hand to my chest like this in a girly motion and act like everything was too extra. I'd be like, and I would spill like the 2 drops of my drink left, like he spilled it. So he would offer to buy me another drink. I said, well, then he'll quickly apologize, ask my name, ask to buy me a drink, and here's the conversation starter. Okay. So when they bump into you, spill that drink, man. If you're a drinker, there shouldn't be that much drink up in there anyway. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You'll get dramatic with it. You said Chat GBT knows me and will give. Just join the Patreon. It's me too. That it wastes a lot of electricity and water. She taught me something. You're gonna join the Patreon. In a day or two, your access will be granted. And I don't think it's very pick-me-shit if she asked you, not you offered her. I mean, it's just being a nice person if you have the time. Interested yesterday. He said he was badly sick. I told him to rest, and today he blocked me. Girl, men, thank you, Aisha. That's why you never approach men. Some of them are too nice to just flat out reject you because they don't want to lose the friendship. And then it becomes overwhelming because they don't have those same feelings for you. And then they start to feel bad because they don't want to lead you on, or they don't want other people to think that y'all are together, or they don't want you to get the wrong idea. So then they just block or ghost. That's why you don't approach men. Okay. That's why I always tell women, let them come to you. That way, it's more legit. Okay. And this is one of the lessons that many young ladies are going to have to learn on their own. Some of y'all aren't going to listen to me until y'all understand how this works. You can have a crush on Jason Momoa. In fact, hi, Jason. This is Shira 7. I have a crush on you. Oh, you're flattered? You see all my videos scrolling through? Yeah, I see Aquaman. So what do you think? Oh, you're not feeling well? Okay, well, rest. Okay, I'm gonna go see if. Oh my gosh, I blocked. That's the equivalent. See?
There you have it, black man. I just wanted to give you a little dose of that real quick. Not much. A lot of you brothers don't think it's a war going on out here. They are arming themselves to have this sort of weird attitude towards you, player. So you are to become successful and run into people that's willing to scam your ass to something as small as you bump into them at the bar and they spill their drink on purpose so that you can buy them another one. Who knows if you're going to fuck them? But it's just weird shit. It's just, it's weaponry. I mean, I think that she's leading women down a whole path of horse shit, but whatever. I just had a conversation with someone about this. So many people think a lot of others are beneath them. The same people you see coming can be the same ones on the way down. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Let's go back to Shannon Sharp real quick. The new video. Shannon Sharp.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Daddy.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you did with the shit you did to me.
Yo, Shannon Sharp is in big. Like I say, let's say he does not lose any money, but they say all of his freaky stuff come out. Would that be bad on him in this new climate? He might as well turn into a film star, adult film star. He does not want to give that woman any money. Let's see what else they got over there on Twitter. I never did something like this. Shannon Sharp is done on Twitter. So when all the new stuff comes out, we'll be on top of it. Seems to be the hot story. Oh, we didn't finish this other one.
All right, you guys, how you feeling so far?
Good, feeling good. Great.
Listen, you a troublemaker today. What's going on with you?
I'm just chilling.
Oh my goodness. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? Where you from?
My name is Kiana Fatima. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Queens, New York.
Okay.
But your girl's also Haitian, so a little Caribbean spice for y'all. Oh, what was that about?
We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Okay. Are you looking for love today?
I'm gonna say, well, the lineup is it's a mix of them. You know what I'm saying? We got some guys over here, some of them over here popping and stuff, but they're all very handsome.
Yes. Okay.
And we're gonna see where
We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna find you someone else today. Hopefully, because I don't know what's going on. All right. So let's go. We got 2 unpopped balloons. Okay.
Gotcha.
What's your name? What's your age? Where are you from? And why did you pop your balloon?
My name is Zion. I'm 23. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I do videography and dancing.
Okay.
And the reason why I pop my balloon, you look like you have a lovely amount of energy and things of that nature, and you're very beautiful. You're just not my type.
Okay.
And is Zion someone that's your type?
I wouldn't say I have a type per se, but he is attractive. I don't know if I would date him or not.
Okay. Great. Understandable.
I would have to get to know him a
Get
little
to
bit
know
better.
him.
Yeah.
And hi. What's
Hi.
your name? What's your
Yeah.
age? Where are you from? And why did you pop your balloon?
You just say you Haitian. I heard about y'all. Y'all look crazy.
You're from Florida, though. You're supposed to understand the zones.
I
Like,
don't need that right now.
I thought you said you looking for something. You don't know what you want. You don't want somebody kind. You don't want somebody crazy. What you want?
Right.
Crazy, too crazy.
I'm sweet.
She's
though.
sweet. I'm not
a
gonna lie.
sweetheart.
Y'all be hiding it. That's why. I heard about y'all. Y'all be trying to hide it.
Is that true?
Maybe just a little bit. I don't know. You have to mess around and find out. I don't know.
And they're like speaking in tongues. Oh, I can't understand that. They're crazy.
Creole?
Hold on, she got 2 up there.
Okay.
Hold
Grammarly
on.
now uses AI to help you write, not just revise. Type a prompt and
Quick question. Respond.
Okay. What is the goal that you are currently working on, or one of your 2025 goals that you already accomplished?
Which one you want me to answer? It's 2 different questions.
Whichever one you're most comfortable with.
Okay, so the biggest goal I'm currently working on is automating the business.
Okay.
Right. I want to turn it into
Here
something
we
that I
go.
build
Step
my
out
family's
that
to be
generational web.
people around.
Yeah.
me.
You obviously want to, help your family. Like I already helped my intermediate family. Like,
Yeah.
23 years. You know what I mean? Like,
You have to.
Okay, awesome. So I want you to. I know it's
You
tough
guys
because these
are both doing a great job. So wait.
You gotta listen.
Wait. This is so much pressure.
I know.
You know, it's crazy because you mentioned Chicago and I actually do. I gotta stick beside. I'm sorry. This is so much pressure.
I know.
You know, it's crazy because you mentioned Chicago and I actually do go to Chicago. I'm sorry. I know the Queens girlies.
Now, once that man pops his balloon, I immediately kneel before this army suit wearing bitch. And I say, Queen, it's all about us tonight, baby. Screw that nigga. He tall anyway. Fuck that tall nigga, B. Let's get out of here.
Like, I gotta stick beside them. You know what I'm saying? But like, I actually want to visit Chicago. Yeah, I do.
Oh, so okay. So why did you pop your balloon?
She playing.
No, what?
She's talking about Chicago. Like, what's up? Like, if you was really vibing, if you and I was really vibing with each other, it wouldn't have been out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feel like it would have been odd if he was really on a type of
Just
time.
okay.
Right? Maybe if I felt like kind of medium
Mhm.
as opposed to extra large. You feel me? So
Yeah.
it was like
They look, the other two bald-headed ones, the other two bald-headed people look better together anyway. They look better together. She could throw that big old ass on him.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's cool.
I feel that.
I understand.
Do you
Oh.
feel that? Or when you say I feel that, do you really
No,
feel
yeah,
it? How do
I
you
felt
feel?
that because the eyes tell it all. The way he's looking at me and everything like that.
You feel like it's medium, or do you feel like it's extra large? That's one because you said like he. All right, why'd you pop your balloon?
The way she describing how they was looking at each other, I ain't like that.
But they was.
I ain't like that. She like, yeah, the way he looking at me, whoop, whoop,
But
I
then
feel him, I
who-
understand
but
what
who
he's
did I
saying.
go with?
But the way you
But
describing,
who did I end up?
But that's not her fault. He was supposed to stop the show. See what happened there? He was supposed to stop the show, kneel before the bitch. Stop the show, kneel before the bitch, queen.
I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy.
He's supposed to get with this chick, B.
but the way you describing how he was looking at you,
But I'm sorry.
and you was liking it though.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait. So who did you want? Because both of them popped their balloon on their own. So who did you want?
Bakari.
Oh.
She was like,
So do you want your balloon back?
It's too late, y'all.
It's not too late. Do you
Is
want
it?
your balloon back?
We
It's not too
can
late.
grab another one.
See, this is the problem. I believe this is a problem. I've been observing a lot of these guys, pause. And what I'm noticing is that, they don't have that extra gear. Like if you see this woman, she put her arms behind her. She's defenseless, or whatever you call it. And this is not a defensive posture. She knows she's bald-headed. All she want to do is be loved on. See what I'm saying? And you just like silhouette her body in the frame of a Coca-Cola, running from her shoulders down to her ankles. When you get down to her ankles, you kneel and you say, Queen.
I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy. I just wanna freak your body, yaddy, yaddy. I know you don't do this for everybody, yaddy.
And she gonna pop your balloon and get the hell out of there.
For you.
So do you want your balloon back?
It's too late, y'all.
It's not too late. Do you
Is
want
it?
your balloon back? It's
We
not
got-
too
we can
late.
grab another one for you.
I don't know. I don't like when motherfuckers play. Oh, my bad. Can I cuss like that? I'm sorry. I don't like when people play like that though.
Oh, come on, player. Why are you so serious?
Motherfuckers play. My bad. Can I cuss like that? I'm sorry. I don't like when people play. I don't know. I don't like when motherfuckers play. My bad. Can I cuss like that? I'm sorry. I don't like when people play like that though.
All right, folks.
That's just playing. It's like he said. If you know. Like the moment he popped his balloon, she should just turn face me straight up.
She did.
I did.
She did.
All right. Dang.
I definitely believe that. Let's say you didn't even like this girl like that. I mean, you could still like bag that. You could still bag her up real quick.
It's okay though.
No, where you going?
Oh, I thought that was my little execute. Okay, my
All right. Listen.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What is going on today in this episode? It's a lot
close. I don't know what happened.
It's a lot going on in this episode.
All the pressure
yeah,
it was getting a little intense.
You're that girl.
Thank you, mama. That's it.
She need that little dude so
All right.
she could throw that big old ass
Come back.
on him.
Come back. Listen, you're that girl.
Thank you, mama.
All the girls are, but he was eating. Period.
Thank you, my
You didn't find love today, but
that's okay.
I want to bring you back. So
yeah, for sure. That's what it's about. That's the name of the game.
It is. All right.
That's the name of the game.
All right. Well, say bye to the guys.
Bye, y'all.
And-
Don't.
All right. Let's have the next beautiful lady. Woo! Hi.
Hello.
Hi, sister.
Hi, sister.
What's your name? What's your age? Where are you from?
So my name is Delilah, and I'm from New York as well.
All right.
That is what we get in New York, baby boy. What's good? Where's Sam Wellback? Where Key at? Where King Disagreeable at? Basic New York box. Chicken Head Delight. What's up? That's how we doing it up here, King.
Age, where are you from?
So my name is Delilah, and I'm from New York as well.
All right. And are you looking for love?
Yes, I am looking for love.
What are you looking for in a partner?
She looks like she lives in like Queens. You know, she lives in Queens. Nice Caribbean neighborhood, B. I had a woman look like that in Queens. I loved them.
My name is Delilah, and I'm from New York as well.
All right. And are you looking for love?
Yes, I am looking for love.
What are you looking for in a partner?
I'm looking for a nurturing man, a provider, someone who believes in God, of course.
Provider. She's looking for a provider. Hey, Key, baby, this is basic New York right here. Gotta love it.
I'm looking.
Are you?
I mean, you getting this in all of your Jamaican restaurants, Trini restaurants, black women. This is your standard.
Looking for love?
Yes, I am looking for love.
What are you looking for in a partner?
I'm looking for a nurturing man, a provider, someone who believes in God, of course.
Okay, awesome. It looks like you have no pop balloons, which is amazing. How do you feel about that?
Okay.
Here we go. Now, how much? How much would you charge this woman to be her man? She works from 8 to 4. Got to take her out 3 times a week, once on the weekend. She go to church. You got to go to church 1 time a month. And you get, on her period, you get 3 days. 3 days. So 3 days to yourself. How much would you charge this woman, plain brown rapper? You know? One time, what time is it? One time I had this Jamaican bitch that wore her hair like that. She was just a little thick, I ain't gonna lie. And she was like a nanny for this Jewish family, right? But she was on a different side of Queens by Farmers Boulevard, over that little side. And she would work for the Jewish people. And I went over there to her house, and she had like mad like appliances and all sorts of shit that she wanted to send back to Jamaica for her family. And I was knocked her down like what, 3 times. And then one time she wanted me to drive her from Queens to her. I did it one time before, but she wanted me to do it again, drive her from Queens to the Jewish family way down Manhattan, like damn 39th Street or some shit, right? So I didn't do it. So the bitch got really, really mad at me, right? And ain't fuck me no more, right? And she sent me a screenshot of her bank account. And her bank account said $66,000. And she wanted to show off, like, yo, you could have been a part of this $66,000 had you taken me down there. And I said to myself, I try to tell brothers, these bitches, you know, they like to pay a player, you know what I mean? But I didn't do the right thing. I didn't take her down. But they will pay. I keep telling y'all, man.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Okay. They
All
look
right.
good.
They
so-
look good, right?
Yeah.
Got a good set of guys here. All right. So, okay. Well, we have 1 pop balloons. Let's go down there and see what he's talking about. Hi. What's your name? What's your age? Where are you from?
My name's Malik. I'm a barber. I'm from Fresno, Texas. I sell video game consoles and I shoot content.
Okay.
Okay.
And why'd you pop your balloon?
I shoot movies actually.
She got the high booty.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Her ass is high. God damn.
why'd you pop your balloon?
I shoot movies actually. I pop my balloon because she just looked like she's looking in like one direction. So I'm just like,
Oh, she's looking at one person? Really?
to me,
To you. So you didn't feel like you got like any initial like eye contact anywhere?
not my concern. I just,
And is Malik someone that's your type?
He's attractive. Okay. You're not bad looking.
Nice eyes.
Yeah, you're different.
you as well.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. All right, let's go back. I heard a pop balloon somewhere. Okay.
See, because what I want for you brothers, let me tell you what I want for you brothers. And I hate to say this. What I want for you brothers are bitches that like to put on sexy underwear before you fuck. You know, bitches that like to be kind of girly. Even if she's brutish in nature, like she still want to put on nice girly stuff for you, so you could see her, her thong or whatever, whatever. Like this woman, she'll keep this, she'll keep the belt on and she'll take everything off and she'll keep that little cape on. And you go to her crib and she just got that cape on with her little underwear or whatever under that little see-through thing. And you're sitting there and you're like, yo, B, I'm about to murder this woman. I smashed my old Gladiator last month just so I can work at Cowboy Stadium. Yes, on the side. Kendrick Lamar and SZA is in town. Yes, I like that. Yeah, I want some Texas. I can't say I never had Texas. I had Texas before.
Okay. What's your name? What's your age? What do you do? And why did you pop your balloon?
Patrick Blackwood, 33 years old, Miami, Florida, consecrated athlete model. You remind me of somebody. I don't know if we met before, but yeah, like I want to see if I can lift you up. But
Whoa!
Let me just check this shit out.
Whoa! 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 Hold on, let me get this straight. He popped the balloon and he wants to lift this woman up. And she's from New York.
Be somebody. I don't know if we met before, but yeah, like I want to see if I can lift you up. So I gotta see if I can. Let me just check this shit out.
You're not lifting me up.
No. I gotta see if you're livable. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Where you on the bag? I'm scared. What are you trying to say?
Oh!
Oh! I'm not.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Where you on the bag? I'm scared. What are you trying to say? Oh my God.
No, he wants to lift you up.
I'm not getting on that. I'm not. Sorry.
Oh! That's messed up, dog. Ah, come on, King. Oh, man, he got me.
Let me just check this shit out.
You're not lifting me up.
No. I gotta see if you're livable. You feel me?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Where you on the bag? I'm scared. What are you trying to say? Oh my God.
No, he wants to lift you
I'm not
up.
getting on that. I'm not.
Oh!
I'm like, I mean, I can get on it. I have no problem, but I'm not getting on it. I get on it every morning. Are you dumb? I know how much I weigh. I get on it every morning, and I.
Oh, man. The only thing I could say is, like I say, up here in New York, she knows she's overweight. She know we wifing that. We wifing that up here. I'm just telling y'all. Like we are wifing that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she knows she's overweight.
I mean, I can get on it. I have no problem, but I'm not getting on it. I get on it every morning. Are you dumb? I know how much I weigh. I get on it every morning, and I've been.
Well, not me. My bitch ain't that big. My bitch ain't that big. Let's get that straight. I was only looking at half the screen, even though I would wife her, for the right price. Because I like women that want to wear sexy stuff under their clothes. So, like a lot of Jamaican women are like that. They always got some sexy underwear to put on. Like this woman, she cares about her clothes on the outside. So it's a great chance. Especially being from New York, she cares about her underclothes. I like that. Depending on how much she's paying for wife status. Her thighs rubbing a little bit, but she'll be all right with me. I'll beat the brakes off that pussy. Come on. She's embarrassed and now has to fake being offended. Ego damage. I don't know, man. I guess you're right. She got to fake it because It's all fake. Brothers in New York is taking that.
Improving on my weight. So I'm not getting on it for you though, because I don't owe you that. You get on it. I want to see how much you weigh.
Why would you get on it? Come on, this dude is a goofball.
196.
Uh-oh. She might weigh more. She might weigh more than 196.
Okay, all right. And is Patrick someone that's your type?
He's handsome. But yeah.
So with
I don't know, it's giving porn star, it's giving like, I don't know, like the ladies' man. I just don't know, you know.
See? They don't want a ladies' man. They don't want a lame. They don't want a short man. The tall man cheats. What do you want, ma'am? She just want to have fun.
Yeah, like you're a womanizer or something. I don't know. The shirt is open. You're showing
I
your.
mean, I can be a gigolo if I wanted to,
I can
but
see
I'm
that.
not. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But I'm just more transparent. I'm just,
It don't look bad, but it's,
you know what I mean?
it's for a certain type of girl. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm just about myself. You know what I mean? So you gotta take me who I am.
Okay, all right.
Not bad looking.
It's
It's
a
not-
lot going on here. We got the scale. We got okay. All right. Oh,
That's interesting.
it's very interesting. Okay. All right. We got it. Okay. All right. Well, you do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unpop balloons. Like, why y'all all saying that?
Hold on.
And whoopty whoop was that? Balloons. Let's pop 2 of them.
Okay. There you go.
What type of switcheroo and poopty woo and whoopty whoop was that?
They practice that.
All right. Let's go down here. What's your name? Why'd you pop the balloon?
My name BK. I'm 23. I'm from Chicago. I pop my balloon because I just feel like she here not for somebody else. I feel like she here for somebody else.
Oh, you feel like she here for somebody else? Why y'all all saying that? What's going on? B, what?
There's somebody else here in the lineup that she here for, that's suited for her, that they suited together.
Together.
Okay.
And me and my homie
But who?
agreement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, son. Arlette is way more professional, but I mean, it's so weird how the Gladiator BW could get around men and become unprofessional, black men in particular. It's weird. She's there to do a job, and she for some reason, the black men make her unprofessional. She needs to voice herself. She needs to. It's weird.
Okay. Let's go back.
Be careful.
You're trying to kill me. All right. Let's. What you doing?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, thank you. See, listen. Everybody trying to save me. All right. Let's. What's your name? What's your age? Why'd you?
I don't know what you.
A little bit.
2 of them, because it seems like everybody thinks you have somebody in mind. So I don't know. Actually, no, don't do that yet. I want you to ask them one question. After the question is answered, pop 2 balloons. Okay. So what's your question for the guys?
I wrote this down.
Oh, you wrote it?
Sorry, I wrote it down. I was like,
Oh, you
I
prepared.
was a little nervous now. Okay, so what drives you? What's your drive? What's your motive? What gets you out of bed in the morning?
What drives you? What gets you out of the bed in the morning? Well, ma'am, I thought it would be a job or success, but now that I see you, the way that you lay your hair and everything, you wear that belt around your waist, I can only imagine what your oiled up body would look like with nothing but that cape on. I would be honored to have the privilege to caress your body, to keep you close to me. For me to be inside of you and to make you my wife and to make love to you over and over again and to go out with you and hang out with you and become your husband, it would be the ultimate for me. I would advise you to just let everything else go. As I drop to one knee before you, my queen, there's nothing else in this whole wide world that I would rather have or that would rather drive me more than just to be with you.
Okay. So what's your question for the guys?
I wrote this down.
Oh, you wrote it?
Sorry, I wrote it down. I was like,
Oh, you
I
prepared.
was a little nervous now. Okay, so what drives you? What's your drive? What's your motive? What gets you out of bed in the morning?
Okay. Well, you're right.
I got you. My name is Quincy. I'm 29. I'm from Queens, New York.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I love your accent.
Thank you.
Love to hear you
Queens.
speak.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're from
yeah.
Queens too.
Absolutely. Okay. So what drives me?
What I tell you? She from Queens too. What I tell you, son? Oh, I love them queens right there. She got bread, King. I would say, you know, Acura, the new Acura or something.
I got you. My name is Quincy. I'm 29. I'm from Queens, New York.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I love your accent.
Thank you.
Love to hear you
Queens.
speak.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, you're from
yeah.
Queens too.
Absolutely. Okay. So what drives me is just knowing that I had an idea and it worked and it made me have a lot of money. Right. That in itself, I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do this again and again and again. I gotta figure out how to teach my family how to do it, how to teach my friends how to do it. That's what drives me every day.
Okay.
How do you
That's
feel
nice.
about that?
I think that's nice. That's a nice way to get up every morning and start your day. And yeah,
She's just a little.
it's
Am I right?
small.
Are you a little nervous? It
I
seems like you're a
am
little
shaking.
nervous. Yeah, it's not that she's like not trying to be. It's not like she's trying to be one word
I
with the
think
responses.
that's
She's
nice
a little
though.
nervous.
I think it's pretty cool to wake up. I was expecting a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's your headspace. I can see where it's at. I feel the discernment, and I like what you said.
I love that.
I think my answer, I think my balloon still would have got popped, but at least I would have lit it up.
You said what gets me up every morning?
Like, what's your drive?
New opportunities. Every day I'm waking up, I'm able to do something new, or you know what I'm saying, a new door opens, or you know, there's endless possibilities. Like just the fact that whatever can happen, you know, that's what drives me to just get up and keep doing what I'm doing every single day.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
I like that.
Awesome. That's cool. All right. What's your name? What's your age? And answer to the question.
My name is Zion, and I'm 23. And to answer your question, what wakes me up every morning is my love for life. I'm a God-fearing man first, so every morning moving in my purpose.
Like I said, black man, I don't know why you wouldn't direct your answer towards her, make her the sunlight of your life. Try to get to this box best as you can. Let her know you are dealing with romance, touch, and love. Like, screw all this business shit. Here we go with Plain trying to clown me. I pay to see you on this show in the lineup. This is bullshit.
And to answer your question, what wakes me up every morning is my love for life. I'm a God-fearing man first, so every morning moving in my purpose with him, and then also speaking.
Come on, son. That bitch ain't never heard an answer like we gave her. We gave her a real answer. She like, well, thank you.
Him every morning is the thing that gets me up every morning, and also achieving a goal that I set for myself. I set myself a goal for the day, and I also set myself a goal for the end of the week.
Come on. Does that make a woman get sexual? That's not gonna make a woman feel sexual about you, King.
For myself, I set myself a goal for the day, and I also set myself a goal for the end of the week.
I love that. Okay.
Awesome. How do you feel about that?
That's amazing.
And is that something that you set for yourself as well?
Yes, I like the fact that, I'm grateful every morning. I get a new day, a new opportunity. You guys kind of all said the same, but I like that you incorporated God in there. And that's the one that gives us the power, the strength, and everything. So
amen.
I like that.
All right, awesome. All right, so I want you to pop 2 balloons. We're doing it crazy this time because it seems like everybody's saying that I don't know what they're talking about, but pop 2 balloons. This is hard, but you gotta.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you want me to pop 2?
Come on, D.
You guys all look so amazing. Oh my goodness. Huh? Go ahead.
Right? No, we gotta. All right, let's pop 1 balloon then and then.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
You are so cute, but I'm gonna pop.
Wait, what'd you say?
He's handsome, but I'm gonna pop.
Okay, and why'd you pop his balloon?
I feel like you're so much like a pretty boy, and that's my reason. I'm so sorry.
Okay. She don't like a pretty boy. Sorry, Plain. Sorry, pretty boy, Plain.
I feel like you're so much like a pretty boy, and that's my reason. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, Plain. What's up with this cat with this t-shirt tucked in? I mean, she might pick him. He said God. Remember when we played Pop the Balloon on the old channel a year or 2 ago? I won. That's true.
I like a little, I don't know, you guys all look cute, but
Like a
it's
little medium ugly.
I'm not gonna say anything. It's giving pretty boy. I'm gonna have to I don't know, you're gonna take longer than me to get ready.
Plain. She said you a pretty boy, Plain.
It's giving pretty boy. I'm gonna have to I don't know, you're gonna take longer than me to get ready or something. I don't know.
Word.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
Yep, okay, all right.
Sorry, Plain. She like niggas that's gritty. Plain. She like niggas that's gritty. Preferably not from Queens. She want us niggas from across the bridge. Queens niggas don't know how to beat this shit up.
All right, well, and then let's have the 2 guys that have their balloons unpopped still ask a quick question.
Who started your relationship with God?
Since a baby. I grew up in church, and it's just a beautiful thing to know God and have a relationship with Jesus, and I love it. I pray every single night. I cannot go a night without praying because that's where I get my strength. Like I said, my love. Like I resemble Jesus in a way. Like I look forward to that, so I love it, and I like meeting people like that.
There we go. She like Jesus, but she like roughnecks.
Equally yoked to me and to Jesus, and yeah.
You're gonna make me cry. Okay, let's go into like.
How do you feel about paying on the first date?
About what?
Paying on the first date.
Paying.
On the first date.
It depends on the situation. I mean, I don't mind. I've done it.
What I tell you about them Queens girls, baby, they got money.
On the first date.
It depends on the situation. I mean, I don't mind. I've done it before, but I don't think if for me and time like you're paying on the first date, I'm probably just won't go.
Is that something that you?
I think if a woman likes you, she wouldn't mind paying.
Exactly. She said you've done it before.
Well, there you have it.
No, but it was more, she was so hesitant on the answer as far as like, if a man says you're
okay.
paying, you wouldn't mind. If a man that you like asks you to pay, or you wouldn't mind it, But that wasn't the answer I was looking for.
Okay.
All right.
Damn, my brothers don't want no ass.
All right, so I can have you come down here. All right, so Dee, do you have any last questions for Zion?
Yes, one more question. I have. When life gets hard, how do you deal with it? Like, what do you
Like, how does he deal with like conflict or what kind of like hardship or
hardship?
Okay.
Ma'am, for me to leave here with you today, I would perfectly bet that life will never be hard again. A woman like you that's in my corner, established, stable, could only be a delight and a value to my life. What I offer you is the love that you're void of, one that you can count on. I mean, a woman like you, as sexy as you are, and all the attention that you get when you're outside, you actually need that when you're inside. For I am greater than a pet dog. I'm a pet man. I'm the greatest thing that you could ever have in your life. She'll pop my balloon.
Like, how does he deal with like conflict or what kind of like hardship or
hardship?
Okay.
I start one by praying. I think that's the first thing I do. Second, I would do a form of isolation with myself, evaluate what's going on in my life, evaluate what things I can do to change and make it better in any way, shape, or form. But I also prioritize being grateful for what I have at that moment, even while things are going bad.
Okay, and honestly, you guys look good together. I think. Is this, or do we want to lock this in? Zion, what do you think?
I'm done with it.
I say yes.
His host is crazy.
We have a match. We have a match. Woo! Oh my God, well, I think I'm happy. I'm just happy. I'm so happy. Are y'all happy?
This is crazy.
Yeah, me too.
Are you gonna take my sister on a date? Okay, and
I hope that man scores well, man. I'm a little upset, man, because he don't know how to get this woman for this money, man. He don't know what he's doing here, man. Yeah, the host is crazy, but he don't know, man. This woman will take care of him, but she's heavy, so maybe sometimes my slim brothers get it in.
where can we reach you guys at? Like, well, we want to learn more, and
Well, my social media is Zion_is_my_name.
By the way,
Ma'am, I don't want anybody else to reach me. I have my queen right here.
everybody's Instagram is gonna be shown, but I just want them to repeat.
Oh, mine's is Delilah Ferrari.
Okay, and I want to see more from you guys, so we're gonna definitely lock that in. Make sure you guys comment down below. So yeah, comment down below if you like this couple. All right, thank you guys. Bye. Let them get them.
Damn, I wish I had that.
Oh, you're just gonna go. Bye.
Nigga don't want that money.
Oh, look at that, y'all. We got a match. Like, I feel like I did something today. All right, so we got a match.
Excuse me. So there you have it, fam. We did our thing, man. I did the best I could for you guys. We had a little bit of fun here. I think I'll come back later on. I don't know what I'll do because I believe some more Shannon Sharp stuff's going to come out. So I could do my thing with my gladiator in the building about Shannon Sharp. So that's good. Then maybe you niggas will support a player. But I'm going to get out of here real quick.